to solve her issues, and then we're gonna begin.
All right.
Is she starting? Oh, Jay's typing. Okay.
Alright. Alright, what's up? You okay? Jay.
Yeah, Jay's in. He's saying he didn't realize he's popping soon. He says.
Cool.
I kind of want to know how to play that riff on guitar now. Just the little part.
Benny, do you remember Maya has to leave in like less than 3 hours?
Yeah, I know. That's why like we're not gonna wait much longer. Say by 20, if both of them aren't in, we're just gonna start.
Okay.
Dennis, have you just pulled out your ukulele?
No, that's the guitar.
That's the guitar.
I was going to try to listen in on the stream to see if you could hear it. I tried to angle the mic, so...
Bluetooth will prevent you fine until you connect the voice chat, then I just don't hear anyone at all. Check Discord settings. Discord has different settings for audio devices on Windows.
Discord's a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, but it is also the best option.
Oh yeah, no, I can still love something and hate it at the same time.
Burbs.
Burps.
Oh god.
I like how everybody has something else in their background that's like is gonna be showing up.
Burps.
They're sleeping like in the trees outside my house and just wake up in the middle of the night and start fighting. Like I don't get it. Go to sleep.
Yeah, that's great.
This is my bird, you bitch!
What are you fucking doing? These are my bread! These are my worms, fuckhead!
I imagine bird politics to be very hostile.
The tumbleweed happening right outside my window.
Which one's Corval? Watch out, he's a traitor.
I just imagine like you watching the birds and this giant ass chicken just flies there and kicks everyone.
Isn't that
see the shady owl skulking.
Oh, whenever I think of chickens now, I think of the fucking chicken song. The one I sent, not the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
That chicken song.
Agatha, can you hear us?
Chickens.
Posted.
All the way to Hong Kong. That's British comedy at its finest.
No, that's Monty Python.
No, it's British comedy.
Oh, okay, it loops.
There. Jay's here.
Hello.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, you just in time, Jay. Get on roll 20.
Okay. I literally just got out of the shower and then I saw the messages, so my bad.
Dennis, get on roll 20.
No, it's cool. We're all a bit just about timing.
Yee.
Is my camera working in roll 20?
Yes, but no.
No, it just went off.
It just went off as you say that.
There, yeah.
There we
Now
go.
it's back.
Jinxed it.
Alright.
No. Black.
Really? You went black again?
I just see black. Now I see a penguin. Now I see your face.
Wait, it's a penguin? Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, it fixed itself. Don't worry.
I see Dennis.
I see the fucking dog. Fucking face.
It's a
Alright.
seal. What?
No, not the seal, and then there's the dog, and usually there's an owl, but the owl's not here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Adventures of Granada Season 4. Jesus Christ!
Watching too much shows, my friend. We've been talking too much
Watching
about
too many.
You've
You've been talking too much about show seasons.
Yeah.
Last week, you guys had a rather interesting sparring session. You went on to almost convince town guards that there was a werewolf in the midst of the forest, the Virgin Forest. And towards the end of the session, we finally set out once and for all from the city of Mesa, specifically from Baron Stone's residence, on a cart that he had procured for you, with horses to match. And we have begun heading out due east first, and then immediately due north, through the pass between the Virgin Forest and the outskirts of the city of Mesa towards the Menifor Pass. As the sun is beginning to set, where we left off, and the shadows beginning to lengthen, your cart, traveling slower than you would expect a caravan or a group of horses to travel because of the added weight, approaches a crossroads, otherwise known as the Icy Cross. This is basically the section in which one corner of these crossroads is quite literally the walls of Mesa. One corner, the thick pinewood trees of the Virgin Forest, and on the other side of these two corners, the valley known as the Menifor Pass and the Blue Spine Mountains of the Brimfan Highlands, the northernmost geological structure, extending as far as the eye can see to the left and the right. Looking up, these spires of rock and ice extend so far into the layer of clouds that it seems they stretch on infinitely. Taking in the sights, for some of you whom this is your first time being here, you look around and just take it all and realize the magnitude of the world which you inhabit. It sinks in a moment, 2 moments, and then from far behind you to your right in the forest you hear as you see a certain injured but still somewhat healthy one-eyed raven fly out of the Virgin Forest, spotting you and circling back. A minute or so passes, and you see coming forth from the woods, having tracked and caught up to you, Erika and Odin.
Hello.
I will
I'm
never
glad
get
you
used to
managed
that
to find
fucking
us.
bird. Never.
What do you have against the bird?
Well, it's fucking huge. It's got one eye, and it fucking tried to murder you.
Well,
yeah.
not
Erika, we
anymore.
have a giant mechanical dog now.
Oh yeah, we have a giant mechanical dog now.
Ah.
Say hello to
Riker
Remus.
made it.
He goes and like pets the dog and the cat probably too, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Well, the tiny kitten is riding on top of this mechanical wolf. I want you to roll
Roomba.
an animal handling check for Rooney.
Okay. What about the
He is going to devour your soul.
While riding on his
Remos
Roomba.
listens to Riker completely,
Okay.
so that's up to Riker.
That's
Remus.
13.
My Roomba.
13?
Your Roomba.
I like, you've owned it! That's right! Alright, 13
Yes.
animal handling for Rooney. Rooney kind of seems like distant for a second, but then like leans into the pets after a second. But after a couple pets, just swats your hands and gently lets you know that's enough, human.
Would Eric have like a rat or something in his pockets as a snack for Aidan that he would be able to like give the cats?
Odin finds his own food actually. I would say, well, and Rooney is very picky about eating, so you would probably find like a bit of jerky or something that you keep on you to munch on. Probably like a strip of deer jerky, I guess. Rooney doesn't want it.
Or you can offer your soul.
No, he only has one. Or two if we count the crow. Or one if we count the crow.
I know a place where I can get you a couple thousand if you need it. Hmm.
We have to have a talk about that later, Chimeras.
Okay.
Anyhow, where are we going?
We are going to Prawn event to investigate stuff.
Something about people turning into monsters.
Going through a path of dangerous trees, it would seem.
I see. We're right at the outskirts of Messer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would Eric know, like, a path through the forest to get to Provence easily?
No, I mean it's the Menifor Pass. Everybody knows the Menifor Pass. It's a valley through which a road was paved. Although right now it's the winter, so the road would be iced over. But your cart and the horses have horseshoes, and the cart has wheels specifically that is designed to move safely over the iced road. Yep, and
Well,
that is...
speaking of the
Keep going.
Speaking of the dangerous trees, do you happen to know anything, Eric, about trees that would attack people?
God damn it! And he like
Oh.
Touchy
pulls
subject.
up his like the sleeve of his shirt and just shows a big ass scar he has on the chest.
Shocked gasp.
What kind of fucking trees do you have up here?
Navid goes, I told you! They're trees that attack us!
Well, fucking Kamara like points to a tree. That's a fucking tree. That's
not that kind,
Trees
not
don't
that
do
kind. It's a walking
I don't
tree.
want to go there anymore.
This place is fucking weird.
We'll be fine.
help.
Just let
Don't
me
worry, Arona.
and
We can
say-
take
I
some
don't,
trees.
I
Watch
don't
the
want
trees.
tree scars.
Don't get tree scars, apparently.
watch the
Oh,
trees.
no. I will watch the trees, yes.
Hell,
Yes, it seems prudent to be vigilant. She kind of like glares out at the forest.
Maya, what's your passive perception?
bloody hate this
Oh
place.
god, no,
15.
no.
15? Okay. While you're looking around, now that you guys are at the Icy Cross, you've been here before, right? And this place is familiar to you. You've been here on winters before as well. But then you look around and you notice that there's something kind of odd. Can't quite place it. Make a nature check for me.
Okay.
There's a new tree.
There's a tree that doesn't look like a
It's a shrub. It's a shrub.
Oh,
Nature is 13.
Where the pass is, right? So the mountain's directly on the side of the pass. Roll a 13. So you don't know what's causing it, but for whatever reason, the mountains closest to the pass seem darker for whatever reason, and you can't quite rationalize it. But based on just comparing the mountains side by side in your memory, these mountains seem darker.
But aren't they like covered in snow?
They seem darker.
Okay. Yeah, she'll point out just like something's not quite right, and she'll look to Navid and Erica and just say, "Do you notice anything different here?"
Let's see what my elf eyes see.
You make
Can
a
I
make
try
a
to watch them?
Your choice of perception or nature.
Perception.
Okay,
19.
19. So you immediately see that, yeah, definitely the mountains on the side of the pass are definitely darker than the mountains further. And you're like, that makes no sense. And you look and then you realize that the layer of snow on the mountains along the pass seems to be thinner, significantly thinner. And you look higher and you see the ice cap. The ice cap is shorter and the layer of snow is thinner. Make a survival check for me.
Thinner compared to like when he saw it last, or compared to what?
Both when he saw it last and comparing
7.
it to the mountain immediately adjacent. 7, you're not sure of what the cause is or what could cause something like this or whether you've seen something like this before, but you're very sure that the snow and ice on these mountains closest to the pass definitely less than every other mountain.
if I like, could I see the ground beneath the mountains to like see if signs of a ravine or something?
A ravine? You mean an avalanche?
Avalanche. Yeah, that's the English
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
Actually, you don't even need to check. No signs of an avalanche. You already rolled your perception check. That's a 19. Yeah, no signs of avalanche.
Okay. Would I see like
perception check at 19, right?
Yeah,
What was the survival check?
7.
You do see what looks to be streams that seem to have dried up now, but looking at where the ice is, you're like, I want to look for an avalanche. You don't see the avalanche, but then you see like now frozen streams of what might have at some point in the past week or so been running water. Make a anybody who hears all this information that Eric is saying. Are you saying the information?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody who hears that can make an intelligence check.
Right.
I mean, avalanche.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Oh, roll.
Oh, well.
I rolled a 7.
Same.
I rolled a 21.
21.
Jeez.
I'm not smart.
DC was
Shay
15.
got a 10.
DC was 15. So those who got 15 or higher, right? You guys come to the conclusion that something melted a bunch of ice and snow. The melted ice and snow flowed down, and you guys can actually see that where the road is, for those who have been here before, seems slightly higher on account of the new water that has pooled, which has now frozen over. It's now solid, but something definitely melted these two mountains slightly.
The
She
entire
had been in
mountains.
the area for quite a long time, right?
Oh wow.
Eric, no, not a long time, just a bit.
Okay. Shay,
Shay has been here almost all of life. Yeah.
would you have any like memory of volcanic things happened in the mountains earlier?
I don't believe so, right?
Nope.
Or anything of like melting snow nature?
No, it's quite unnatural. There shouldn't be anything unfreezing the ice, especially in one specific area.
Also, it is the smack, like right now it's like smack middle of winter. Like you're as far from summer as you are from spring.
Yep, it's quite unusual.
Why would someone melt the ice?
To make it look more pretty.
Maybe a dragon flew by and didn't like the snow.
A dragon!
I don't know.
I don't
maybe.
suppose the trees did it.
Trees.
You don't know with those tricky trees.
Bloody trees.
I don't like trees.
I think I'm
Don't worry.
pretty neutral when it comes to trees, but if they can't start shooting shit at me, then I'm thinking I'm going to be gone hating the trees. It's not something I
Trees
thought I'd
don't
ever say.
have souls for Rooney to eat, so we don't like them.
In an out of game note, Agatha has fought trees in her session 0 for both of her Granada character session zeros. For both
Wait, what?
for both Aren and for Navid, I made Agatha fight trees in her session 0.
Trees just rhythm for her.
Damn.
You're gonna make it have some kind of tree phobia.
Oh, she's in.
Agatha, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Tree
Hello,
guy.
hello,
Comrade.
hello. Ah, you're
Fucking
yay!
Christ,
Yes.
I am tired.
We can hear you.
Jesus fucking
Yay.
Christ!
We're talking about
alive.
trees.
We were talking about you.
We're
We're
actually.
talking about your tree curse.
Yeah.
Curse.
I told them about how in both of your
Agatha,
session
you remember
zeros.
the trees?
Hold on, just asking, is my mic terrible or not?
It's a bit
It sounds
soft.
good actually, just a little
Bit
bit soft,
quiet. I'll
but
turn you up.
clear.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just a bit soft.
Have you turned all the way
I
up?
was scared, like, the last time I think Discord started using my phone mic instead of my, headphones mic, and when I listened, to the stream, then it's like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
not as bad as last time. Pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what is with my laptop, but either I don't hear anyone, or either my microphone doesn't work.
Oof.
I don't know what is going.
You can't
You're
have it both
cursed.
ways.
Yeah, I'm cursed. I'm absolutely cursed. I have no idea what is happening.
Well, listen, don't worry. You haven't missed much. Just Big Bird Boy's back, and we're talking about trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I just told them about how in your session 0 for both Arend and for Navid, I had you fight trees.
Oh yeah, right. I just
Tree
realized. I
Activated.
just realized that.
Oh, one thing you missed: the snow on top of the mountains seem to have been melted somehow.
Not just on top, just on both the mountains. So
Yeah,
it's like the snow that covers both the mountains that are closest to the Menifor Pass seems to be smaller than you remember. Like thinner than you remember. Seems like something has melted it down artificially.
Yep. And that's where we're at.
Yep.
Well, keep out on the lookout for trees and any possibly snow melting creatures.
Right.
Watch the trees.
So, are you guys going to continue?
Nope, let's turn back. Snow melting, it's too much.
Who's interested in opening a winery? That sounds nice.
No, we're not doing this dragon heist thing again. I know what happens when you open a
Alright.
Well, it runs in the family for him.
Oh, just going forward, DM, Ramos can't be surprised, so I don't know how that translates.
I know how it translates. Ramos specifically cannot be surprised, and while you're sleeping, he alerts you, I think, within 30 feet, right?
Wow.
I don't see that anywhere here.
Wait,
but
I'll look it
that
up.
sounds
That might
cool.
be a legacy thing, but he does keep watch while you're sleeping unless he needs to rest and recover his HP as well. I'll look it up and I'll let you know. I know you wanted to clarify some stuff with me before the session. If you could just send it to me in a Discord text, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you guys are heading forward, I want to know who's gonna be keeping watch. Who's gonna be driving the cart? Who's inside the cart? Let me know.
Who was driving originally?
I think
can't
Navid.
remember. Navid, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can keep watch.
Yeah, I mean, if no one else will do it, Kamaris will offer.
Okay.
But he doesn't want to.
Alright, so since Navid is driving and Shay is keeping watch, I want either... no, actually, I just want separate perception checks from both of you.
Right.
Shay's keeping watch. Odessa's gonna be
where's my
braiding her hair.
Yep, Shay and...
But she only knows how to.
Shay and Navid.
She only knows how to
Not Kimaris.
braid it her own way,
Shay
so
and
now
Navid.
you have the same hairstyle.
Wait,
I'm
hold
doing
on.
it then.
Shh. Not Kimaris, Shay and
No, I
Navid.
heard you.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, sorry, I had to talk
no.
over you. Odessa, what were you saying?
No,
Odessa, what were you saying?
it's cool. It was just not important.
Okay, Shay?
That's a whopping 8.
Oof. Kimaris.
Was I rolling? I thought it was not to roll.
Oh, sorry, not Kimaris, Navid.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Wow, are you
Confused me.
tiefling racist right now? You can't tell them apart.
I was on the other end of the room. Hold on.
Just
where
eat the
is it?
die.
Roll a perception check
Hold
for
on.
me, Navid.
Hold on. It's 8.
Wow.
We're gonna get ganked by the trees so hard.
No, not the trees.
By the way, if you are watching the stream, make sure that you don't actually look at the screen.
What?
What?
No one's watching.
Basically, don't watch.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
us? Okay.
Players.
Ah.
I
Players.
thought you were telling your viewers not to look at the screen. I was
Don't
like,
look at
isn't
the
that the point?
Don't worry. Why are you here? Go away.
Players are not allowed to look at the screen.
This is a podcast now.
Aren't you using camera, Benny?
No. My camera's on Roll20, not on Twitch.
Right.
We both got 8s. We're 7.
Alright, so let me just make sure that this is set up completely correctly.
Yeah.
Sounds like
No, I meant if
Combat.
you're using like the camera second account to stream from.
Oh, the thing is not working for whatever reason. It was working fine for like 2 sessions and then it died.
Well, we should have a funeral
Okay.
for it.
So,
Oh no.
I don't like where this is going.
No one does.
Guys, do you see any trees?
Yes.
we're surrounded.
That's really pretty.
They all come alive.
Okay.
So many trees.
okay.
If you find a tree that looks
So,
evil, tell me.
That one looks evil. Get it.
Get it.
Aidan, go!
Maybe we should just send Eric to hug them.
Alright, so there's the cart with the 2 horses leading it from left to right. So I
That's
want you
the
guys
spaceship
to
Starstrike.
the card is a lot bigger than that. That's just the location of it. I want you guys to put your tokens on the map.
Okay.
I had to reload my roll 20 because it crashed. The computer's not being
damn.
cooperative today.
I'll be with Shay. If you're keeping watch, I guess you're in front-ish.
Yeah, the watch is
You can
keeping-
be either in the very front or in the very back, Shay. Up to you.
I guess the front, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have tokens for Odin and for
No.
I'm guessing you do not. Okay, so I'm going to just
I have one made, I just don't
You
know.
have one made? Okay, so I'm gonna create a token for Ramos.
Benny.
Players- Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah?
1 second. Save changes. Alright, so you should have access to Ramos, and let me create one for Odin.
Yes. Can you try to say Aidan?
Aiden.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, but I don't think I can pronounce that all the time. It takes effort, so I'll try. Aiden.
Yeah. That's flawless, like... That's really flawless.
Think of it as AIDN, like the Aiden.
I'm actually impressed. That
Thank
was
you.
like super flawless. Both tries.
If there's one thing that I can do, it's pronounce random shit. Not that your language is random shit, but you know.
To me, all languages are just random shit
That
put
is
together.
true.
Yeah,
It's very true.
yeah. Still haven't pronounced like Erikar correctly yet, but
Okay.
Erika?
So with your perception checks, you guys don't see any movement around you, but you guys are on edge because of the trees. So Kimaris, you are inside the cart. Okay, Riker is inside the cart. Aurora is inside the cart. Odessa, you are barely on the outside. All right, go ahead and put in tokens for Ramos and for Odin in your roll 20.
Benny, why are you cleaning the turn order?
Because it was left over from 2 weeks ago, and I needed to clean it.
But why do you need to clean it now?
I need to clean it.
I don't trust you.
Smart move. Don't trust the DM.
Hey, mechanical puppy. Yeah, we'll say he's behind you. That we can extend the cart by a bit. That's not a
Oh,
problem.
that's cute.
I can just put them in there, it's fine.
Odin
Aw.
would be inside the cart at this time, Eric, because you didn't declare that he was going to be outside. It's fine
No,
for him
yeah,
to be
yeah,
outside, but you need to declare it in advance.
no, I just put him on the map so he could be anywhere.
Except on top of Eric.
Okay.
He is small, but he's not small enough to share his space with you. Okay, so Eldrona and Navid, you guys see movement in the trees around here somewhere.
Right. I will stop the car. I think.
Okay? And then you see a tree shake.
Oh,
You meant
The age-old enemy has
Navid
returned.
and Shay, right? Not Navid and Aurora.
Yeah, Navid and Shay, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Rika, you watch as suddenly Ramos goes all stiff and turns to look. He doesn't see anything, but he senses something here. And then, Rika, you see one of the trees and its branches just shake as well.
That's no good.
Guys, you look worried. What is going on?
Ramos senses something. Everyone on your guard.
Oh,
Do you still want to laugh at me for fearing the trees?
Maybe
Well,
we
we'll
can
see the
just
trees and
hide
maybe.
under.
Trees.
If the trees are worth fearing, then maybe you get an apology. If not, fuck you.
Either way, we
Trees are
should
trees.
all be prepared now.
Maybe we
And
should
as you
just
guys,
hide under a
as you say
blanket.
the word prepared, out of nowhere, you guys see this tree kind of just buckle over almost on its own. You see basically this tree right here, right? Just lift up out of the ground and rotate towards you, and then you're like, oh shit, the trees are coming alive. But then you see, no, this is just a normal tree. It just gets boom onto the ground and starts rolling away as this massive saber-toothed tiger jumps out from behind it and makes an attack at one of your horses.
Oh no!
That's new. That's
We just
new.
got that one!
It's Rooney's final form.
It's Rudy's final form. Alright.
26 sessions from now, when we're all at death's door, Rooney's just gonna come be the MacGuffin. He's gonna come and just fucking transform into, like, I don't know, God Beast 6.
But you have to sacrifice your soul first.
Alright.
No.
I want
No.
everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, righty then, amigo.
Ramos goes right after me, just by the way.
Yep, I know.
Wait. I can't. Oh right. Yes, my initiative.
Oh, fuck. My initiative sucks ass most times.
Wow.
Hey.
I feel like having extra in my game is pass on his curse when he's not here.
Oh no! I
would've
rolled
been
a
way
natural
funnier.
one.
Oh no. Would have been funnier if it attacked Shay. She's like, everybody be prepared. Ah!
BRB.
No worries.
And of course, he goes first.
Of course.
Ramos sent something like up and to the left, right?
Yeah, no, Remos sensed movement in this direction.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's more of them.
Oh no.
They're ambush predators.
You aren't
They
kidding. when you
are
said we're
ambush
about-
predators.
Fuck. Hey, I think this is the first time in like three fucking sessions we've done any kind of combat. This is fun.
Yeah, this is actually the first real combat of adventures. It's time for me to stretch my DM legs just a little bit.
And then the birds attack from the trees.
Oh my god, no!
Odin turns on you and begins attacking. Never could trust that bird.
Party wipe on the first combat. Here we go.
That would suck such ass.
It did actually happen to me almost.
I got
Oh, no.
thumped by a bugbear. Yeah. That's our first session.
Oh yeah, you were pretty close to death in that one.
I got knocked out. Yeah.
That being said, the saber-tooth does get a surprise round against your horse, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Do we name the
Leave
horses?
alone.
Poor horse, he's just doing his job.
I
You
don't
can
think
name them before they die.
He misses.
Maybe the horse should join a union.
This is a shitty saber-tooth tiger. You can fucking eat a horse.
You had an AC of 11. How did you miss?
Horse needs some hazard pay here.
That horse needs a fucking hazard pay.
Okay. Oh boy.
God bless this horse. If he survives this, he's getting a cool name. If he doesn't, then horse steaks.
If they die, we're screwed. we just
had
walk
horse-
back
Isn't
sadly.
that Remus to pull it? I don't know.
He is.
Is that
like
deep eating?
a wolf size.
Wolves are huge.
He's strong.
They're
Not
horse
actually huge.
size.
They're not horses though. That's true.
Is Eric back?
Oh,
Eric,
You're
we've been
going,
waiting
mate.
for you.
You're going first, mate. Yeah.
okay. Sorry. Let's see. He's jump out of the cart and do stabby stab to the tiger.
Stabby stab the tiger. Got it. Roll to hit.
Take both my die. That's 8.
8. Miss.
And with my second attack. Nat 20.
Natural 20 hits.
snap.
Wait, what is your
and,
second attack from?
That's my left sword thing.
Two-weapon fighting. Got it.
Left sword thing.
Yeah.
Left sword thing. You described it in the first word, but then the extra thing just made you sound incompetent.
Yeah.
Left sword thing.
That's 1d6.
1d6, yeah. Wait, yeah, roll your damage. And don't forget to double the die. You don't get to add your ability modifier yet.
Is this a d6? No, that's a d8.
I like this music.
Oh, right.
Very good music.
It's the
It's
square
Sam, I
from
can
Destiny
hear it.
1.
That's a 4.
Shit game. Good music.
Hey, fucking great game after the first year.
No, I can't play. I played the Division, so I can't argue.
You heard?
Eric, how much damage do you do?
8.
8 points total?
Yep.
Okay, copy that. What is Odin doing? Wait, how do you pronounce Aiden?
Öden.
Aiden.
Yeah. Like,
What's he doing?
try to sigh.
I have a friend called
Aiden.
Aiden.
I guess he's attacking you too.
Okay.
So, we have Big Bird there. And I guess it can do a peck or something, right?
You should have a stat block. Look in your extras. I added him to your extras. So on your D&D Beyond, go to your extras.
He can do okay. And that's 10.
10. Miss.
Yeah. Okay. He only has one action, right?
Yep.
Yep. No,
Wait,
that's all.
actually, 1 second.
Okay.
He cannot attack because you used your bonus action. Remember,
Oh,
it's your
okay,
bonus
so
action
the bird
to make
is
him
my
attack.
bonus action.
The bird is your
The
bonus
bird
action.
is your bonus
yeah.
action.
You can tell him to move without using a bonus action, but if you want him to attack or do anything, for now it's your bonus action.
In that case, can I at least revamp it and say that he moved just here, outside of the tiger range?
Sure. How
Yeah.
high is he?
Like.
Are we talking LSD or marijuana?
So 2 meters, basically.
Okay, so like marijuana. Alright, got it.
Didn't realize that's how we're doing height now.
Modified Granada rules.
Modified
I'll
Granada
go-
rules.
I'll go
Describe
touch up
height in terms of drugs.
It's the only real way to do it.
I've never done
You're a
LSD.
fucking bad
Done quite-
influence.
I don't know how high you get with LSD, but everything else I'm pretty okay with.
Alright, so next it is a Sabertooth's turn. However, it is not the Sabertooth that you guys see. It is
Fucking bitch.
Of course.
this one. It's just gonna come up and yeah, Riker, you're right there. You're within range. He's just gonna smack you. Well, for you to be within range, he's gonna move right there, and then he's gonna swipe at you. And because he moved 20 feet in a straight line, got it. Okay, so that will be a 16 to hit.
That hits, but I'm gonna use my reaction to get. Oh wait, Ramos isn't within 5 feet of him, is he? No.
Ramos?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is within 5 feet.
Oh, then Ramos is gonna use his reaction
Mm-hmm.
and give him disadvantage on the attack.
Disadvantage, okay. That was a nat 20.
Oh,
Alright.
jeez.
Well, I'm still gonna do what I was gonna do originally then, and just cast Shield as my reaction,
Well,
so it doesn't hit me.
does Ramos's reaction use your reaction? Does not, right? I'm hoping it doesn't. Because that
I
would
don't
be
think
shy.
it does.
Okay, awesome. So you're shielding, and then what's your AC now?
20.
20. Alright, awesome. So basically, those in the cart, you guys see the saber-tooth in the front, and you're like, holy shit, this is bad. And then you hear from the back, and then you guys turn, and you see the saber-tooth about to just body,
oh my.
straight up about to body Riker, and Riker just puts up his hands, and you see this, like, wall of force just whoop, and block the attack. Okay. With that, it is Navid's turn.
Right, yeah. Melee combat, who this? Okay, so I'm jumping off the cart, and I'm walking up to this one.
Okay.
And I will make an attack with the greatsword.
Okay, greatsword attack, roll to hit.
Hold on. My D&D Beyond page is loading. 16.
16 hits, roll damage.
Okay. 7 plus that's an 11.
11 points of
11
damage.
And I think I'm going to use Divine Splinter on that.
Okay.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
How much is it? D8. Okay. I don't know how far this works.
No worries, just roll your damage.
1. 1
so,
radiant.
So 12 points of damage.
Wait, no, wait. It's 2d8.
Yeah, it's 2d8. It's 1d8 plus 1d8 per level of the spell slot.
Okay. So it's actually 5.
5 points total.
5
So
radiant.
11 plus 5, 16 points of damage total?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Let me look at my thing really quick. Alright, I'm gonna not make this full screen because then it's hard for me to alternate tab to it, so we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so at the end of your turn, Navid, is
A third one.
Is what?
They keep multiplying, soon they'll be 16.
It's all over again.
No, thank you. We don't want any more.
well, no, it's not one that's off the map. It's the one that was there, but just I didn't put its round calculator in yet because I was juking the guys out with the initial 20 that was actually for the one on the far left. So this it's now it's the one that you attack. That's turn. All right, so that is going to go ahead and make an attack on. Let's see if Eric, who hit it, Navid hit it. It's upset. It's going to bite the closest person that hit it. So that will be you, Navid. That would be a 14 to hit, 1-4.
Miss.
Miss. And then it's going to sit and sputter. Actually, it's not. It's going to try and run away for a bit, so it's going to move. Both of you get opportunity attacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I dropped my d20, but that's
Nope, no,
16,
doesn't count.
so-
You gotta roll it normally.
That's cocked.
Oh,
12 for me.
12 for you, just
okay,
hits.
that's
Just
15.
hits?
Yeah.
Oh.
15 hits.
yay. Okay, let's see what this.
Okay, so
oh,
that's 9
fuck's sake.
damage.
9 damage.
No,
got it?
not 9. Hold on the dice. I didn't the modifier. That's
7.
13.
Okay, so 13 from Navid.
Yes.
Alright, and how much from Eric?
7.
7. Got it. It's looking pretty hurt. Bloody, definitely. Okay, but then it does manage to dart away, and it's going to... Really quickly. What is your passive perception, Navid and Eric?
15.
12.
Okay, both of you don't see it anymore.
Okay.
Alright, then, at the end of that turn, Yep.
Reduce the damage by 2 from me.
reduce the damage by 2. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so Rika, it's your turn.
So Ramos isn't able to move now, right? It's directly after my turn.
Yeah, well, we'll say Granada rules, you guys go together.
Okay. I'm gonna have Ramos run out of his whatever. So he hopefully takes an
let me
opportunity to
really
attack
look
him.
quickly. Is it on your initiative or after your initiative? Because if it's after your
It is.
initiative, then he goes after you.
In combat, the Steel Defender shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. So
Right. Okay, so you go first, then we'll go with we'll see how it works vanilla. If it doesn't work, then I'll change it. Let's try vanilla first.
I'm going to disengage because this is a bad spot for me.
Okay.
And then yeah, I can move there. I'll run up here, and then I will command Ramos to move there and attack it.
Okay. Roll an attack,
And then
Ramos.
I just set it up on roll 20, so
Please
it's
hit.
faster. 20 to hit for 4 force damage.
4 force damage. Got it.
And that is the end of both of our turns.
Copy. Now, let me look at what was the initiative. Alright, so I fucked up
Uh-oh.
because
There's
there.
another 5. Yeah.
So it's supposed to have happened before Riker's turn. Actually, no, I'm not. No, because players go first. Okay, got it.
No.
I'm not
Why
stupid.
is there a third one? I refuse this.
I have a feeling that he has something important to say.
Oh, I just realized this map is familiar. I use this in my campaign. Yeah.
You guys see a bird saber-tooth appear from the trees in this direction, bound off the rock, and then just straight up like launches itself at the cart. Since Navid, you were driving the
No,
cart,
thank you.
I want you to make a strength saving throw for the cart. Roll a d20 and add 4.
Okay.
So you see this
16.
massive creature just bound out and be like, what?
Oh gosh.
Navid?
16.
16. Okay, so the cart just kind of like, and then like almost falls over. All of you are inside. A couple of you move to the other side to offset the weight, and then it just lands back in front of that saber-tooth. That's the end of its turn. These guys don't do very much. Elrona, it's your turn.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's not.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. All right, I've got
You're
2
fucking up
girls.
with the names today.
I've got
Not
2
Elrona.
girls with silvery white hair. It's hard.
So that's another
Yeah, let me
another
Google
name
this thing.
Rona got confused with. Okay.
All right,
Keeping track.
I am
Shaynari.
noting that shit. I am
Shaynari.
noting that shit.
Alright,
Shaynari,
okay.
it's your turn.
She's gonna step over there. Bonus action, do Hunter's Mark on this one.
Okay, that is
That Ramos
marked.
just hit.
I'm going to just mark that really quick.
Cool, and I'm gonna try to hit it in its face. With my bow and arrow, that is.
Okay.
Murder it.
Oh wow, that was cocked. Okay. That
By
never
the way,
happens to me.
for the hunters, both of you have favorite terrain in here. And for these are beasts, so if you have favorite enemy beasts, this counts.
What did
Nope.
favorite terrain do again?
Favorite terrain, well, right now nothing. For not much in combat. Favorite enemy does something.
Okay.
Okay, so the hit, it's 24.
24 to hit hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
Don't forget to add your hunter's mark damage.
Yes. This one already took damage as well, right? Because
Yes.
Ramos just hit it.
Yes.
Okay, so that means I have my Colossus Slayer, so I get an extra D8 damage, my regular bow damage, and then my Hunter's Mark damage. Okay. 14 damage total.
1-4.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Oh wait, sorry, plus 2. So
16.
16.
It's bloodied.
Woo! Go Shay, that's it.
16, right?
Yes.
Yeah, is pretty significantly bloodied. Alright. Alright then, Kimaris, you're up.
Right. So Kamaris will get out of the fucking wagon. And yeah, he's gonna transform. So dragon scale.
Dragon skill transformation, alright. That is
Yep.
your action, yes?
It is my action.
Okay,
as my
before you
free
continue, what was your declared
Yes.
Berheben?
Oh yeah, because this is a new day. Let's just keep it with black from yesterday.
Black, okay, and what's your transformation?
Black.
Okay.
Yep. So action, I'll transform. Free action, I'll enact a right on my claw.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll for that and then take half damage again?
Yeah, you roll for that, take half damage.
Alright, I'll take 1 point damage because I rolled a 1.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I will apply Crimson Right to my sword.
Crimson Right to your sword. Alright, roll for that.
Yep. Right. 2.
2. Okay, and where are you right now?
I'm going to be standing right with Ramos, just right next to this fucking cat.
Inside or outside of the cart?
Outside the cart. I moved like where the tree is,
Gotcha.
next to the thing.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so you transform Crimson Right, Claw Crimson Right on Greatsword.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Any return?
I believe so.
Alright, moving on. Odessa.
Odessa.
The birds got her.
I'm sorry, I was muted because of the birds. I'm just gonna cast Bless on, I think, probably the first 3 people I saw attack. So Erica, Navid, and Riker.
Erika, Navid, and Riker.
So you guys get
D4 to add to attack rolls.
D4 that you can add to attack rolls and saving throws. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
You can just continuously add it until I lose concentration.
Alright, so that's your action. Are you doing anything with bonus action?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. And are you moving?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Alright, I'll just let you know, from here, you do have limited visuals. The cart does have a tarp over it, like most carts do. Yeah, so like for casting purposes, a lot of it is obscured.
Then I will get out.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Alright, with that, moving on to Elrona's turn. Elrona?
I'm going to talk to the enemies. So first, Elrona casts Calm Emotions on these 2.
Which 2, sorry?
The Sabertooths.
Yeah, no, which ones?
You can't see the third
one. Oh
can
yeah,
see.
you can't see the third
Yeah.
one. My mistake. Sorry. Keep going.
Well, I mean, if she can cast it on the third one, I can take that.
No, you can't see the third one.
Okay, so it's a Charisma save.
Charisma save. All right.
They should be shit at that, I hope.
I think they are. Let's see. What is the? Yeah, they're pretty shit at it. So one's a 0 of a natural 1 minus 1. The other one's a 10 with a 11 minus 1.
Okay, both fail, and I want to. Let's see. I just. What can I do with this spell exactly? Because it can do other things than just commotion. About creatures. Okay, so I can make a target indifferent about creatures of my choice that it is hostile towards. So I'm going to do this so they are indifferent to our whole party. And then, as my bonus action, since this was my action, I want to use Universal Speech. So I spend one of my Bardic Inspiration, and I want to talk to them. So
you're using a bonus action to Universal
Yeah.
Speech on yourself?
Yeah, and to talk to them.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, okay, I have to roll the die first, so give me a second. Oh wait,
Peaceful
that was 2d6. I don't know why that was 2d6.
That started with that.
1d6. So 5, so I can choose 5 creatures. So I'm gonna choose both of those Sabertooths.
Okay,
And,
within 60 feet of you that you can see equal to... Okay, so Elrona, you can't actually see the one to the south. You can see the one that is to the west, because like I said, there's a top over the cart, like I was telling Odessa. So you can see this one, but not this one. So
But she would be able to see both if she got out.
Well,
right?
I mean,
if you got
can
out,
I
you can
just,
see
like,
both.
move here?
Well,
Yeah.
sure,
Can I
but,
move here and see both?
then you'll take an opportunity attack. Because you'll
From
be
who?
moving here and then moving out.
Oh. I didn't
Yeah.
know we all
Oh,
went out the same
that's
way.
one.
Yeah, no, I've been keeping track of whether or not you've been moving out this way. So, okay, so where you can exit the cart, right, is you can exit the cart. Probably should have drawn it better. You can exit
Well, she
the cart
can
at the
she can
back
move just
or
here
at the
then,
front.
right? That wouldn't take any attack.
Where, Odessa, your
If she
arrow-
moved here, she can see both, and
No,
Yeah,
but
she
it's,
wouldn't
it's
take any
leaving from this one, isn't it?
you if you want to see both, you can move out here.
Well, can this one attack me if I can't see it though?
That one can't attack you. It's that one attacked
Yeah.
the cart. That's why it attacked the cart, because it couldn't see anyone.
So I will not take opportunity attack from it.
No. No, you will
So I
take
will
opportunity
move
attack
here.
from this one. Yeah.
No, I won't. Okay, so I will move here so I can see both of them. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
And then I will do the universal speech thing, and she'll just go. So since they are indifferent now, she'll just go.
All right.
Listen,
Before
we
you continue,
are.
think about it. You have 25 words.
We are all fighters, capable fighters, and mages. We are not easy to hunt. Turn away. Find easier prey.
Bars.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, yeah, it's part of the spell, I think. To have
Yeah, it
advantage,
is.
So let's see.
And it's not a spell. It's just your sheer force of personality.
22.
22.
Oh.
Please, I don't want to die next turn since I'm here.
Okay. This one is going to run away in this direction into the trees. You guys can see it.
The opportunity
There are
attack?
2 opportunity attacks from Ramos and Kimaris. Actually 3,
Don't
including
do it.
Aurora.
Hell yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do
Well,
it.
Elrona just said to it to not
Yeah.
run away, so she's not gonna attack.
Yeah. So,
Tomorrow's would still fight it.
Riker,
Oh
are you attacking it at Ramos?
Yeah, I didn't tell Ramos not to, so I assume he has to.
That's
Just
true.
from-
And you have lost line of sight with Ramos. Okay, so Kimaris and Ramos.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kamaris
man,
would
this
like
sucks.
Kamaris just saw this thing come around the corner and he's gonna hit it with a fucking axe. This is a great sword.
No.
10 damage from Ramos.
14 to hit.
Wait, Ramos, how much was it to hit from Ramos? And that hits
Uh,
Kimaris.
16 to hit.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so 10 damage from...
Gotta check my damage. So I had a D4 damage and I used my charisma for fucking hit. No, it's a sword. All right.
It's, yeah, the sword. It's
Oh, Jesus.
2d6 damage.
All right. 2d6 plus D4. Okay, take 14 points of damage.
All right, it's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
So,
For the rest of
all right,
I'm sorry.
but
Ramos didn't have a choice.
okay, so while yeah, Ramos didn't have a choice. Kimaris did. That being said, as this one dies, calm emotions wears off on this one. It is now again hostile to you. That being said, your persuasion check was high enough that it was going to move away as well. Now it is still going to move away, but keep in mind, you would know this, Elrona, it is now hostile to you.
Wait, why does it wear off?
Calm
Because
emotions
if they
wears
witness
off.
any
Yeah,
of
if they
their
witness
friends die.
any of their friends, no, not even die, just being attacked, the calm emotions will wear off. Okay, so
So as Elrona sees him land the killing blow, she just like looks at Kimaris and she's like, "Really, dude?" And she goes back into the wagon to sit there.
What? Attacked us. Self-defense.
all right.
He looks kind of disappointed.
Yeah, you just see like the smoldering, acidy remains of this fucking saber-toothed tiger. Because that blade is covered in acid.
It is. Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
There's no tigers left, or am I missing one?
One ran
To
off
the
and we don't
yes.
see it.
2 ran off. And
Oh,
you
and
don't
now
see
2,
either.
yeah.
Yeah, the bird would probably like follow at a high altitude and just keep track of them.
What is the
see where they
speed
go.
of Odin?
I can check. Dip-dip-doo. 50.
60? Okay.
50.
50.
Yeah.
Alright, so 20 foot up, 30 foot sideways. Odin would travel up here.
You can move him.
Yeah, I moved
there's
him.
black on me, so I can't see it
I know,
now.
I know. And he does see and spot the other saber-tooth, which is injured. Quite injured. This one looks like to be preparing to move and pounce. It's still your turn, Erica. That was your bonus action. Sorry, that wasn't even your bonus action. You just moved Odin, so there was no action. What are you doing now?
I would know if, or I would like see on Odin that he found that tiger, right?
Odin would
And
like
understand
would
the
call out to you guys, and after he calls out, all of you would be able to see him.
Caw!
They're like, "Caw-caw."
motherfucker!
I know that sound. Let me see. Okay, I can easily do that. I probably pounce up there
Okay.
and do my slashy thing.
Okay, so attack
18 to
and
hit.
bonus action, or only attack?
Attack and bonus action attack
Okay.
because that deals more damage than the Raven attack.
Okay.
So 18 to hit on the first one.
Hits, roll damage.
6 total.
6 total, got it.
And the next one is 15 to hit.
Okay, hits.
And that's nat 1.
Okay, so 1 damage for that one.
So it's total 7 damage.
Okay, total 7 damage, got it.
Yeah.
Alright then. At the end of your turn, it is that one's turn. It's just going to attack you. You're right there.
Mm-hmm.
With a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that probably hits.
Bird, no! Odin's is angry.
Last time in
Angry
one of
bird
my games,
noises.
when someone with a bird got downed, the bird went nuts.
I just think Bloodwing for fucking Borderlands.
Okay. Nope, that's pretty much it,
Oh
yeah.
no!
So, 3 plus
No.
5, 8. 8 doubles 16. 16 plus 5, 21 points of damage. Wait,
I'm
no,
still
hold
up.
on. My mistake. We're supposed to use Granada rules. 2d6, so it's 19 points of damage. Don't forget, crits are different in Granada. You add half the total. I keep
Okay, Benny, I'm gonna use my reaction eye for an eye.
eye for an eye. It's to hit.
Does that do something?
Oh,
It's the what?
What does it do?
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah,
It's
so
when a
describe
creature I
the-
can see
yeah,
damages
describe what happens.
myself or my ally.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Odessa sees this saber-tooth tiger attacking Erika. She takes her mace and she just bangs on her shield 3 times and points her mace at the thing. And it takes 15 points of radiant damage.
No, it yeah, it does take 15 points of radiant damage. So basically, as this tiger attacks you, Erica, and then you see this like massive wound open up in Erica's side, Odessa channels her divinity and just smites this tiger from a distance, and it just crumples, completely engulfed in radiant energy, and falls to the ground motionless, now dead.
Everyone in the cart!
Well,
Let's
still,
go.
still in initiative order. Navid.
We're still. I don't know. Can I just have a look around to see if anything's trying to attack us?
Make a perception check. Keep in mind, this will be an action to
why-
make this perception check.
Yeah, I know. I just 7.
You don't see anything else because you look at the trees, and the trees terrify you.
3D PTSD. 3DSD.
That one's
Post
good. Wait,
tree
Navid,
stress disorder.
are you taking a bonus action? Are you moving? What's happening?
I don't have any bonus. Actually, no, wait. Oh fuck! I wasted. Never mind. I could have done something else, and now. No. All right. So I'm just like starting to go back to the cart.
Okay,
I'm into it.
okay. Rika.
I'm gonna move here and call Ramos to me for my bonus action and say that there's still one out there.
Okay.
And then just... What is it called when you just hold your attack?
Hold,
if you look for
want to
something.
hold your action. So,
Yeah, that one.
you want to hold your action. What do you want to hold specifically?
To shoot my light crossbow at another tiger if it jumps up.
Roger that. All right. And what is Ramos doing? What is Ramos holding?
He'll just move next to me and also hold an attack.
Also hold an attack. Is Ramos gonna stay there because Ramos can't move outside of his turn?
Oh,
So you
Wait.
can move him up here, and then he'll be able to attack anything within 5 foot of him. But for example, if it shows up here, Ramos can't attack it.
oh yeah.
Okay.
I want him next to me, so...
Okay. All right. The end of your turn. First, let me roll a d20. Okay. So, it does show up. Let me roll another d20 to see where it shows up. Okay, you're lucky. It's going to straight up again do the same thing where it pounces at the cart and tries to top it over, but before it does that, both of your held actions go. So roll an attack with your light crossbow and roll an attack for Ramos.
It's just okay. It was only to hit 7 with me.
You can add 4. Oh, I don't think that will help.
A 4 might help with my attack.
Yeah, the 4 might help with your attack, that's true.
That's not how you do it. I'm just gonna do it on here.
Roll a d4, yeah.
Didn't help. It's fine.
What was your total to hit?
8.
Miss. Okay.
It's fine.
Dang.
Alright, and Ramos?
He got an 8.
Oh,
so.
He missed, yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna roll the attack for the tiger. It hits. Navit, roll a strength saving throw for the cart. It's a +4.
Alright. Oh, okay, that's a 22.
22, the cart stays. It
Dang.
barely even budges this time. But the cart does take a bit of damage. Nothing consequential. Elrona, it's your turn. You feel the tiger just like bonk against the cart again. You're sitting inside it, you're like...
No, Elrona!
Another
Elrona!
mark,
No!
Oh, sorry.
It is not Elrona!
Shaynari, you hear the growl of another tiger on the other side of the cart. And underneath the cart, you can see its legs.
Okay. So I'd have to run all the way around to be able to see it.
You can go between the horses and the cart. There is an option there.
Okay, then I can get over. That's fine. Where do I want to go? Yeah, okay, I want to move over here by this tree. I'm going to use my bonus action to put the hunter's mark onto this one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to hit it again.
Okay.
Let's
Hunter's
see.
mark is on.
No.
Oh, good. That was good. That's a 25.
Hits.
Yay. And has this one taken damage
This
before?
one looks pristine.
Ah, damn it. Okay. I don't get my extra damage. Okay, that's +2. That's 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. Alright.
Yep. And that's all.
That's it? No bonus action? Oh, bonus action on Hunter's mark. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Roger that. As the arrow lands on its side, it just turns and lets you. Alright. Moving on to Kimaris. What are you doing?
Right, so there's one of these things to the left. I'll run over towards that thing.
Okay.
So I'll just probably just go right here next to Ramos. And I'll hit it with my sword and stab it with my claws.
Hit it with your sword, stab it with your claws. Go ahead.
Yeah. One is a 13 and one is a 22.
13 and a 22. Both hit. Roll damage.
Oh, well, there we go. 2d6 plus 4. 8, 10 points of damage from the great sword.
Okay.
And claws are d4 or d6? I forget.
D4 at this point.
D4. Cool. So 2d4 then.
Wait. Is there a D4? Where's your D&D Beyond? It should be on your D&D Beyond bonus
Yeah,
actions.
let me check.
Crimson Bright is a D4. I don't know if your claws are...
Yeah, Crimson Bright. Yes. No, it's d6.
D6, there you go. I didn't realize that's a lot of damage at level 3. That's a D12
Yeah,
plus a D6 plus a D4 plus
I just
a
did
D4.
So I did 10 for my great sword and 10 for my claw.
10 for your great sword, 10 for your claw. Got it. So total 20 points of damage.
Yep.
Also, my thing didn't do it correctly because it's a +7 for my crossbow, but it didn't do +7.
Where did you roll
So all in all, on Granada rolling, like in that chat.
Oh yeah, it only did +3. That's right. You probably need to update your thing.
So overall, it would have been a +12 to hit. If you don't want to count the attack, it's
No, I'll count it.
understandable.
So that would have been 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
I'll just put that in posthumous. Retrospective. The math. Okay. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Kimaris?
That's my bonus action because of the claw. Yes.
Okay, moving on. Odessa.
Do I know that this thing is here?
You hear it, it's very loud. It's like...
Alright, just gonna come here and guiding bolt it.
Guiding bolt it, what level?
First level.
First level.
Ranged spell attack. Hold on. Ranged spell attack. That is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that is 4d6. That is 17 radiant damage.
17 radiant damage. It is, let me see, is it? How do you want to do this?
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Describe it.
I hear the growling and I run past right beside Shay, just point my mace at it, flash of light streaks towards it, and it's just like burns, I guess.
So you guys watch as this flash of light, as it streaks towards it, at the very last moment this tiger turns to meet its new adversary and just kind of snarls. As it snarls in that perfect moment, this bolt of radiant energy enters through the mouth into the tiger's inner abdomen and explodes from the inside. It doesn't break.
Gross.
It doesn't break the skin, so the tiger's still whole. This is that you guys see a very like cartoonish kind of like as like the inside of it just like and its heart stops and it just plops to the ground dead. Alright.
No.
That was the end of initiative.
Okay.
DM, can I have a question?
Yes.
Regarding universal speech, can it be used even if the creature understands me, just for the charisma bonus?
Yes, but there are easier ways to do that than burning a universal speech.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Can Shay go over to the like horses and like pet them, like try to calm them down?
So interestingly, let me roll wisdom saving throws for the horses.
Uh-oh.
Where are my notes? There they are.
What is a horse's wisdom?
No, these are special, like I said, these are draft horses given to you by Albert. So no, not by Albert. By Vernon. Okay. Wrong page. No, that's Rooney stats. There we go.
Oh man, I wish Arona had gone first. It's like the worst initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Hey, to be fair, Alrona pretty much guaranteed the win, because if it wasn't for her runaway speech, you guys wouldn't have gotten those opportunity attacks, and that's really what killed the first one.
No, I didn't want to win. I wanted to settle this peacefully.
No.
Yeah, the horses are fine. They don't seem spooked.
Cool.
Okay.
That's
Just
good
pet the
horses.
little snoot.
Pet snoot.
They're snoots.
No, this is gonna ask Shay, like, do these animals... Are these animals, like, usually attack around here?
Shay, roll a nature check.
Okay, nature check.
Just as that. Sorry.
Also, does anyone look hurt?
Okay. Nope.
I feel like Erica is really hurt.
Very hurt, yeah.
Yes, okay, hold on. Give me a sec.
Okay,
I was actually planning to
the bonus from
use lay on hands on Eric if Fedesa is going.
Yay.
Okay.
Probably need both. How much is lay on hands?
Lay on hands, I can do max 15.
Erica, do you need more than that?
Probably shouldn't blow it all, though.
19 HP is what I'm missing.
Okay, then I'll do a cure wounds on top of that.
Yay.
Alright. I guess I will.
DM, can we roll for it?
Yeah, roll if you kill ones. Don't need to wait for me for that one.
Just ask it. Maybe Saber-tooth Tiger comes out and stops me from casting.
7 on her nature.
I'm also gonna reveal the rest of the area as Odin flies around.
Erica, plus 8 HP.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Yeah, as this is all going
Thank
down,
you.
I think Kamaris is going to begin just dissecting these creatures and grabbing any bits that he thinks are useful.
Make a survival check, Mars. Anybody helping that?
Yeah. Eric would.
Cool. So roll advantage then.
Oh, that's amazing. That's 8.
Yeah,
Navid, are you
so
also
Are
healing?
you rolling separately, or are you helping me roll
Eric
advantage?
rolled
Oh, right,
separately,
yeah.
so you roll once.
All right. Oh, in that case, I rolled a 14.
14? Okay. I'll let you know what you have shortly. How many are you gonna
Cool.
dissect?
I'll dissect as many as I'm allowed to. If people stop me, then I'll stop. But if
Okay, I
not,
also
then I'll
want you to make a
dissect all of
medicine
them.
check.
Medicine? I don't know what medicine is. Medicine.
What is medicine?
What
Plus
is
one.
medicine, really?
+1, all right. That's only 10.
Saber tooth. Nope, that's T. S. Saber tooth. Okay, apparently I slacked off in my job as a DM because I actually didn't fill out what you get for a saber tooth, so I'm gonna go make shit up right now. Why did I run this combat if I didn't know what you get from carves?
Well, I certainly could use their teeth.
Oh yeah,
That's what I was
definitely.
thinking.
The teeth are fairly
yeah.
easy. With your rules, you definitely get all 6 fangs. Or tusks, as you call them. Are they tusks?
Saber-tooth
Fangs.
tiger.
Saber
Clue
teeth.
there.
Saber teeth. Saber teeth. Saber teeth.
Saber teeth, saber tooth.
Saber teeth. You get 6 saber teeth.
And a
Cool.
+7 weapon thing.
7. Jesus, that's a good weapon. Yeah. So Kamaros, he's still in his dragon form, just like now using his claws just to cut these things open, removing their teeth, just going to town.
Kimaris,
Mm-hmm.
can I have the heart of this thing for Rooney to play with?
Oh, you can have 1 or 2. I want 1. I want to know what they taste like.
1.
There you go.
I just need 1 for Rooney.
Unfortunately, your roll wasn't big enough for a heart because there are only 2
Dang it.
functional hearts. One got blown up by
Oh yeah,
guiding
one
bolt.
exploded.
Yeah. So your roll wasn't high enough for a heart. That being said, here's what you have. So it's 14, right? The roll.
14 for survival. Yeah.
Okay. So you do get all 6 of the saber teeth.
Uh-huh.
You get 2 small pelts and 1 large pelt.
Okay, give
2
me a second.
small
I'm gonna have this in
pelts,
the inventory.
1 large pelt.
Cool.
6 large bones, 4 medium bones, and 2 small bones.
Give me a second to write all this shit down.
No worries.
1 large pelt. All right.
6 large
How many small bones?
All
right, 6 large bones.
6 large bones. 4 medium bones. And sorry, 20 small bones, not 2. 20 small bones.
4.
Keep in mind, this is 1 hour, so anybody who's not carving can take a short rest.
Oh.
And also, I was like, I wanted to walk up to Eric.
Mm-hmm.
And just use. How much hit points are you missing?
About what is that? 11.
Yeah, I'm using 11 points
Sure.
to play on hand.
No worries. 11
So,
points of lay
yeah.
on hands. Got it.
And just say to him, "Man, you have really terrible luck in this spot."
Yeah. Fortunately, I have good companions.
Alright.
So, Odessa had
I'm
asked
not-
Shay a question and then left.
Yeah.
So I wanted to answer the
I was
question.
waiting to hear the answer.
That was way at the beginning.
Let me finish the loot really quick. Kamaris, you done taking down those?
I've got 20 small bones. That's the last thing I
Okay.
got down.
2 livers.
Oh, 2 livers. Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Oh, give me some fried liver.
And
I want some liver now.
20 pounds of saber-tooth tiger flesh.
Mars is straight out of Monster Hunter. Kills the thing and starts carving.
I love Monster Hunter, yeah. So this is perfect. 20 pounds of meat?
Yeah, 20
Just a little
pounds.
question for Benny.
Yep.
Wouldn't Kimari's behavior be really strange for most of the party?
No, not really. I mean, even Shay, when you hunt a creature.
He showed us last session.
Yeah, I mean more like the dragon thing.
Oh yeah, no, I showed that session.
He showed us last
Yeah,
session.
oh wait, for Eric it would be. For everybody else it wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Eric hasn't seen it!
Oh,
Yeah, so what you see...
and everyone is just acting normal.
so what you see, Kamaris just, he gets out of the fucking cart when you find the saber-tooth tiger, stretches, and then you see him, his bones begin to, crack
Anamorph?
and then reform. You see scales begin to cover his entire body. His face elongates and turns that into, a more reptilian face. tail thickens to like a proper like thick tail, and he grows claws, and he would have just leaped at this thing, stabbed it with the sword, and his hands would have been just drenched in acid.
So.
And Eric wonders whether he ate too many weird mushrooms while frolicking in the forest.
Yeah. he stares at you.
Yeah, so he's not turned out of that yet. He's dissecting this while he's still in his dragon form for about 10 minutes, and then he just
it lasts for an
naturally.
hour, right?
Does that for now? It lasts for 10 minutes on my screen.
Oh, 10
on my
minutes?
thing it says.
Sorry. I don't remember which one lasts for an hour. I think that's 10 minutes.
It sounds like you're describing a dragonborn, though.
Yeah, so you
Pretty
you
much.
see him essentially turn in from a tiefling into what looks like a dragonborn with a tail.
Except it's a more buff dragonborn. It's more dragon, less born.
Mm-hmm. more half dragon, less dragonborn.
Yeah, more half dragon.
I guess Eric would do what he usually do when he sees tieflings doing weird shit. He goes to Navid and say, "Hello, you know when I asked you that if all tieflings are weird and you're the exception? I'm doubting that. Like, you're the only normal one I ever seen."
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but thanks anyways.
Okay, so what
So,
was
Shay,
happening with
do
us and
these-
Shay?
Animals usually attack around here?
So would Shay see any back in the guild hall where the quests are given out?
Told
Any
you
kill
to
quests
roll
for
a
them?
nature
Or
check.
I did, and I got a 7.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
said that a while ago.
Right. You were saying about the guild hall, whether they make a history check, I guess?
Yeah, just like when I see quests like maybe escorting a caravan through the woods with the tigers.
So, what does she know with the 7?
It's nothing much. You'd just be like, yeah, I mean, they live around here, but it's like, you don't expect to be attacked by them now.
Okay, so they are native to this region, like...
Yeah.
That's a natural 1.
you don't remember shit.
You don't remember having seen a quest for a saber-toothed tiger in a while.
Okay. Well, they definitely are native to this area. It's not common that they do attack
Odessa,
like that.
make a history check.
Who?
Odessa, while you're having this conversation with Shay.
Done. That is a whole 5.
Better than me. I'm like, what's my name again?
Is it Aurora? Yeah, no, you don't really recall anything specific.
Well, it seems like they hunt in packs.
Definitely. But, speaking of, all right then, she's like calling everybody. Since we've been here for like an hour now, we should get going. There could be more. We don't know.
Shay.
Yes, ma'am.
Where can I get a kitty like this?
Roll
I'm
an animal
sorry.
handling check, Elrona,
Get-
because you're within your
Oh
set of
no!
Ruby.
A friend for Rudy!
Okay, do it with advantage. A friend for Rudy. Okay, that's pretty good.
Cat.
18.
18. Rudy kind of looks mildly annoyed, and then when you say a friend for Rudy, Rudy's like, and then just goes back to like, just stay on Ramos.
I love how my most feared role in this campaign is animal handling.
Back.
So, Shay, do you have an answer? Maybe whisper and say it out loud.
Rudy just passes out on Ramos. By the way, this entire fight, Rooney was on Ramos the whole time, just didn't give a shit.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
The Roomba protects, the Roomba attacks. But most importantly, he has a cat.
But that's just gonna say, well, if you feed Rooney, maybe he'll grow up big and strong like this.
If I feed Rooney, he will become something entirely different.
He just needs more hearts.
More what?
Hot.
You can hug him right now. I'm sure he won't kill you. Well, anyways, let's get going
Okay,
because
so
there
nothing
might be
happens
more
on your
of
short
them.
rest, except Eric and Kimars don't get to take short rest because you guys were carving.
Oh,
So I actually got stuff, you mean?
What do you mean? Yeah, no. So both of you got a bunch of items from the carve. Kimars has taken it down, but it's all in the cart. It's not on either because there's a lot of stuff. Everything's in the cart right now.
Yeah, I can't carry 20 pounds of meat.
So, okay.
do you want to post it in the chat so Eric?
Yeah, I'll
Dennis
post it in the
knows what
chat.
it is.
Give me a second.
While they were doing that, could I search one of the other ones for one of those needles? Just to see?
Make a medicine check.
Ooh, smart boy.
Yes, smart.
Dr. Riker.
He's a doctor.
I think he's the only qualified smart person we have.
Rika, you are from the military. Western background, Western, Eastern Province, Western. Make a history check for me, Rika. I forgot about this. Make a history check.
Uh, 18 as well.
18 for medicine and 18 for history?
Yep.
Okay. So, medicine, you do not find any of the spikes in them, any of the needles. With your history check, you do remember these tigers, they hibernate during winter.
Oh shit.
Wait a minute. Isn't it winter?
Yep.
Well, you guys don't know this yet. Riker knows this. It's up to him to share it with you.
I'll tell him.
Yeah, that's Guy saying that.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody what I know.
And
Wait,
Shay,
so
now
you-
it clicks for you. You're
So-
like, yeah, that's right. There's like quests that are posted for them in like summer and spring
Yeah.
and like fall, but then during winter there's no quests because they winter. That's why you haven't seen a quest in a while.
Do I know, like, where they hibernate a lot?
In and around the mountains, yeah.
Alright.
The damn
guess.
climate change, man.
Having those two mountains.
Well,
chemical
now that you
war.
guys are in the pass, it's not just the first two
Turning the
mountains.
saber tiger.
It's every mountain along the Menifor Pass. That
Oh,
seems to be all.
damn.
Yeah. Just the mountains on the inside of the Menifor Pass all seem to have melted.
Jeez. Definitely.
Well, this is weird.
Something's
Is it-
definitely not right.
I wouldn't know. I've just been here. I thought this was normal.
It doesn't feel,
Okay.
like, warmer, right?
No, still seems winter.
Okay.
Shay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I dye your hair? Because I feel like the universe is confusing us.
What is dye?
Well, I take this, and like she takes out her hair dye because that's a thing she should canon have. So,
She does have it.
and I put it on your hair, and then it turns different color, and then we are more easy to distinguish. It was a wrong word, wasn't it?
I'm quite secure with our separate identities, but thank you. Very
is-
kind offer.
Aurora takes inspiration for that. That was amazing.
Shit was hilarious.
Thank you, universe.
Come on, DM, it's simple. Shay faces the left and Arona faces the right.
Listen, alright? I'm not gonna get it right for a while.
It's so
You could say Aurora is right-leaning.
Dear.
Aurora
Takes away inspiration.
psychic.
Aurora takes 2
No,
points of psychic
no.
damage.
You deserve it that
I
time. You
was
deserve
actually
it.
thinking you are going to take away the inspiration for that.
No. It's
I
2
want,
points
to
of
use
psychic
calm,
damage.
I want to use calm emotions on the DM so he doesn't give me.
It fails. Sorry.
Oh no.
Alright then, is everybody quite ready to go?
We can go.
Yes,
Alright.
we should be on our way.
So, you guys continue on your path?
Perhaps we should have more people keeping watch. This path doesn't seem safe.
Yay.
I will join Shay in keeping watch at the front.
You guys travel on for a bit more. Before the sun begins to rise. You've traveled through the night at this point.
Actually, I thought we set off in the morning. I wanted to ask
sorry.
that.
I'm an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
That's why I was like wondering. My notes had it written down wrongly. I said set out at sunset, and I was like, that makes no sense.
We were originally setting out at sunset, but the thing, like, there was blockage or something. Remember?
Yeah. There was a blockade. Yeah. So, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. You guys are setting out at sunrise. That makes sense. I forgot to change my notes. Okay. So,
Cool.
You guys travel on for a bit, and now it's been enough time where you find yourselves at about the halfway point of the Menifor Pass. Navid and Eric, you guys see a familiar outcropping of stone in the side of one of the mountains, a place where you guys had taken some refuge a few weeks prior. Now, that being said, you do see that little alcove has almost filled all the way to the top of snow. And where you're standing now is like you're standing almost level with the ceiling. The ceiling is about 1 foot higher than the ice where you are standing. It seems that the entire Menifor Pass has raised up about 10 foot.
Jeez.
God damn.
Well, fuck.
God, dude.
Do I have any idea what could do something like that?
Make your choice between nature and arcana check.
Could I try as well?
For you, it would be nature or survival.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, Shinari?
Well, day. 12.
12, okay. So, the Menifor Pass is interesting. There are 2 mountains on the left of it, and there are 3 mountains on the right of it. And these are massive mountains. The Blue Spine Mountains are some of the highest in the world, with Crowthorn Peak being the highest, but that's very far to the east. For something to melt this much ice, Riker, you start making calculations based on the latent heat of melting of water, and you go like, based on the specific capacity of ice, the amount of energy that's required to raise it to its melting point, and then the amount of energy required. You're like, it would take something on the levels of like an imperial military magical explosive device at the very least to generate the amount of heat. Shinari, what you would know is that this usually happens around volcanoes, right? Where volcanoes generate enough heat for the ice to melt, but you're also pretty sure none of these mountains are volcanoes. That being said, based on the melting patterns, it does seem like the heat was emanating out from the inside of the mountain, but then looking at it, seeing that snow is now resting on the side of the mountain, you can also be pretty sure that there's no more heat being generated. It was generated for a while, all the ice melted, all the snow melted, but then it stopped.
Okay. And this place you said alcove, is it literally just like a cave, or is it like
it's basically
structure?
It's basically a cave that has no tunnel. It's just like a half a cave embedded into the side of a mountain. You guys wouldn't know what it is. All you guys see is just a crack in the mountain at the foot of the path, and you guys see like a hole. If you look into it, you can see the light goes in fairly deep. But Navid and Eric would know immediately that this is a cave where they rested, because it's at almost the exact halfway point of the Menifor Pass. And at this point, the ice is so high, it's like 10 foot higher than it was when they were here.
DM, did you just say Kraken?
Crack in.
Kraken comes out of the mountain.
Roll initiative, you're fighting a Kraken.
No Kraken.
Last time I fought a Kraken, didn't I like almost kill Cloud?
It barely touched me, except for 2 times where it murdered me.
Yeah,
it really wanted to.
Good times.
Alright, so what's happening?
After hearing all of this exposition about what might have happened to this place from the other people around, it's like, so you guys are saying the Menifor Pass is not as cool as I thought it would be.
Wow. No, stop, Benny!
No, don't
I can feel.
Another 2 points of psychic damage.
I can feel the animosity radiating.
Right,
off him.
I'm literally gonna commit suicide by DM.
Do you need a cure wounds? Cure you from your own puns.
Oh,
I just saw it on your face, Benny.
I saw it too. Like, oh,
I saw it too,
she's asking for it now.
and it was worth it.
I like it. I like.
Aurora took more damage from her own puns
Guess
than
we
the
can
tigers.
say.
Of
Yes,
course,
you can
because
say
they're
she's
more
on a
dangerous
thin
than
ice.
tigers.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is Navid saying? I couldn't hear it.
Guess we can say she's on a thin ice right now.
Oh my god, stop!
Oh no, Navid! Oh
4
no!
points of psychic damage.
You guys are the heroes we don't need, but the heroes we deserve.
It is so true.
Yo, DM, why don't you just chill?
Stop!
Alright.
Everybody!
You guys ready for some rocks ball?
Suddenly, out of the
sorry,
woods,
I'm
17
sorry.
more saber-tooth tigers come out. They were part of a larger pack.
There's just a group of rocks very like menacingly teetering on the edge of falling. Suddenly one of the mountains just has a cliff.
Just grows a cliff to
Just
crush us
grows
all.
a cliff.
So are Navid and Erica like pointing this out to us, or like what are they doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It is sunset at this point. And you guys see, because of the fact that the mountains, and especially because of the fact the mountains are so high, it has become dark very rapidly as the sun rays no longer reach this ground floor as high as it is, right?
And even colder.
Yeah, significantly colder because you are standing on 10 feet of ice.
Well, damn.
How big is this? Like, what the horses fit? Like, or like we just have to leave them out there?
No, the cave is inaccessible.
Oh.
Yeah,
Full of snow.
so where you are standing, right? Navid and Erica are pointing out this crack that's like on the ground, and it's a very thin crack, like a few centimeters, like a couple inches, basically. And then they're telling you that this crack, when they came through, was the very top of a 10-foot tall cave.
Got you.
Damn, global warming
Rip.
is scary.
Yep.
Right, I'm starting to understand this place less and less. Because on one hand we have no snow mountains, on the other hand we have frozen cave. What is going on here?
Don't know, but I hope we do get some insight soon.
We'll probably learn a bit more in Pronavent.
As the light begins to wane, and the horses begin to stop moving, exhausted after a day's worth of travel and fending off a saber-toothed tiger attack, the cart begins to slow, and Navid, you realize the horses need a break, and probably so do you.
Right, we should set up a camp. Just
Yes.
All right then.
Is there like a place we could set up?
Yeah,
okay.
somewhere like off the path, like hidden.
Make a perception check.
Who? Me?
Yep. And I guess Shinari can assist as well.
Okay, yeah. I'll help
Perception
you.
will be separate.
Make a
rolls.
separate one. Make a separate one.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because
perception
if
is
I
always
make one
separate. rolls.
advantage.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I will guidance Shinari.
Okay, Shay, you have a D4.
Okay.
Actually, I rolled a 14.
14, nice. And what about Shay?
Where's a D4? Okay.
No,
15.
my drink is empty. 15. You don't see anything that would specifically be like you don't see a cave, which would be like the best case scenario, right?
Yeah.
But you do see one area in which the trees, where now you realize this is just the top half of the trees, and it probably also explains why you haven't ran into any of the ants, because they were probably all covered in snow and liquid and sort of. Yeah.
Ha!
You see the top half of the
Mhm.
tree. The trunk is wider than it would be at the base, but it is beginning to split out into branches, and you find an area between two of these trees where you're right under the canopy. So these would be like 15-foot trees without the ice, and the canopy provides a very nice cover, and it is like backed up by the mountain itself. Like so, you've got 3 sides covered and 1 side open.
But they're trees.
We don't have much choice.
Trap. Alright.
Yeah, she would like point that out and like just kind of, I guess, look to Navid because he's the one navigating.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die of psychic damage.
2 points of psychic damage.
I thought that was alright. Fine.
Oh damn! I just finished the last meme about psychic damage, and I have to make a new one.
Oh wait, I actually take half of all psychic damage. So
Oh shit!
Oh shit, DM, you played yourself.
Everyone tell her to say the jokes. Cause she can take
Right?
You
DM
are
it
the
to
joke
her.
teller.
She's the face now.
yeah, she'll just point out to Navid that clearing and say there might be more security there.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey Eric, why is your camera just completely dark?
Like a soul.
I still see the moose.
It's a moose. Always
Yeah, I
watching.
switched to it, and for a second I thought the moose thing was like another person standing behind him.
Oh no.
Moose.
The fuck?
I just saw it. I just see
was
the
very-
moose. I just see the moose now.
That was very flukemanish.
I literally like plugged out my camera, so you couldn't be able to see the moose right now.
Yeah, it's Eric now. All right, so you guys are making camp, right? As you guys come out of the cart, which has insulated walls, I want everybody to roll Constitution saving throw.
Oh man.
Wait, why would we come out?
Wouldn't you come out of the cart to make up camp? How are you guys doing it?
Wouldn't we just sleep inside and all cuddle?
13.
I don't know.
Well,
Well, I have to get out anyways.
you would have
Well,
to
that's a
discuss
6.
this. Wait. Okay. So discuss
Oh.
this with your companions, Shinari. Are you guys getting out of the cart or no?
Should we make a fire, or that's what I would ask?
I just assumed we would all stay under the cover and use each other's warmth.
I have something I need to do outside anyways.
I'll be scouting in the trees.
All right.
Yeah,
then.
Odysseus gonna go out regardless, so I guess I'll roll that.
Okay.
That thing.
Okay, so whoever steps out of the cart, roll a Constitution saving throw.
13.
Arana just jumps out, and that's a 6.
I guess Shay will ask you guys, like, do you need any assistance? Do you need me to help with anything?
Okay.
I'm just gonna check the perimeter.
Okay.
If you want me to
Whoever
scout
jumps
the-
out of the cart and makes a con save that is under 1/5, you immediately feel incredibly cold. If you stay operating outside of the cart for more than 10 minutes, you will gain a point of exhaustion for each 10 minutes.
Jesus
Okay, so
Christ.
Elrona just
It is
like jumps
freezing.
out, finds out that
would-
this is going on, and she's just like, no, thank you. And she goes back into the cart.
Is it,
That's what I'm saying.
It can't be that bad. Kimara
Yo,
goes
Shay,
out,
you can
sticks
warm me up
sticks his head
now.
out. Yeah, sticks his head out, puts it back in. There's icicles on his horn, and his nose is frozen. It's very cold.
You look badass.
There is no
Yeah.
blizzard or anything like that. It is just the air temperature is very, very far below 0. The cart is magically shielded. Now you guys can definitely see it. The horses are fine. As long as you seem to be within the confines of the cart or in the driver's seat, you are fine. The moment that you leave the cart, you get hit by the cold.
I'll
You know
cast.
what? I
Could
a person who
Eric
prefers
you,
warm.
like tell Eden that like try to fly above and see like the warmth of the air, like 30 meters up.
30 meters up. Okay,
Yeah.
roll a Constitution save for Odin.
fuck.
Um,
Nat 1.
Agatha, were you saying something?
No, wait. Oh yeah, it's still a nat 1. But
Agatha, what were you saying?
Yeah, and I would just like looks at Chimera's and just like, you know what? I am more of a warm, preferring person, so I will stay here.
Smart.
Okay. Odin,
Fuck, it's cold.
for rolling a natural
I try
one,
to be.
immediately
Okay. Oh,
takes a
no.
point of exhaustion as he leaves the cut, but then he flies 30 foot up, and then for getting, if you had said 25 foot, would have been fine, but for getting 30 foot up and getting to the colder area, he takes another point of exhaustion before he comes back down and returns to you, and he is freezing. His feathers almost solidified from the ice that just covered them, and he almost fell and took falling damage, and he's just back in the cart, shivering, tired completely.
Oh.
this is
Poor
the second
babe.
time I take frost damage.
Well, he doesn't take any damage. He just takes 2
No,
points
no,
of
not damage, but exhaustion from cold weather.
Yeah. Well, Aiden took exhaustion from cold weather, not you. He takes 2 points.
Yeah. Flashbacks to
And
penguins.
what were you saying, Jay?
I'm gonna cast Alarm in a 20-foot cube around our cart.
I want you to read alarm very carefully, because if you want to cast alarm in a 20-foot cube around the cart, you're going to have to be outside the cart and pull the silver wire all around outside the cart. What you can do, if you want, is you can cast it on the entrances and you can stay inside, but if you want to cast it outside the cart, you're going to have to step outside.
Oh yeah, I
I mean, it's
stepped
not
outside.
like-
He
already.
did step outside.
Oh,
It
you
only
did step
casts,
outside?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got like a 4, so whatever. It only takes a minute to cast, is what it says.
Okay, you're not going to take points of exhaustion for that. A minute, you're fine.
I'll climb back in.
You do feel like crap.
I'll climb back in and just huddle.
Yeah, Odessa steps out and she feels like freezing immediately, but she's still determined. She does like a little lap around the cart and casts Detect Good and Evil. To see if there's
Detect
anything.
Good and
It's
evil.
a 30-foot range, like where I am, and it lasts for 10 minutes. So
Okay. You detect...
just gonna do like a perimeter.
Alright, I want all the party members aligned good to raise your hands. I'm sorry, just say I.
Jay is good. Aye.
Okay, so Shay, Elrona.
Aye.
Eric.
Aye.
Yep, anybody else? Okay, and from Kimaris you sense both good and evil, but it doesn't seem to be from him. It just
I already
seems...
did that before.
Okay, fair enough. Besides that, you don't sense anything in or outside the cart. However, with your what's the range on your detect good and evil?
30 feet around me, so I'm doing like a little lap around it, so it should cover like.
You don't
30
sense
foot
any
around
other source of
cart-ish.
good or evil.
Okay.
Well, actually, shouldn't she be able to sense Rooney?
Rooney is neutral.
Yeah, but she can also sense being types.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what can you sense from
I can sense
Fey,
celestial,
fiend,
elemental,
goblin.
fey, fiend, or undead.
Oh, you can sense Fey. Okay, so yeah, Rooney is definitely Fey.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, a pretty
Expect
strong Fey marker. You also sense like faint traces of Fey elements in the air around you, but not a specific creature, but you do definitely sense some Fey traces.
Is Aiden fey?
Aiden's a
No,
beast, he's just a
beast, I
beast.
Oh, okay.
Kamaris is a fiend, so
she
get that.
Does
as
a
well.
little jog around and just
geez.
like scrambles back into the car. They're like, oh my god, don't go out there.
Yeah, Kimaris and Navid are both fiends, obviously.
Yeah.
Arona wants to go like not out but like to the entrance of the cart and just take a little amount of water from her water skin and just throw it in the air to see how fast it freezes. If it
Instantly.
freezes before it falls down.
So
Oh, no.
as you throw the water out, it turns almost immediately into like globules of ice. Like if you guys have ever been like in really cold places, right? You throw the water out and it turns into like a spray of tiny ice particles and snow, right? This case, it's very different. You throw it out, and like you get like full-on inch-wide chunks of ice, like hail, just like.
It's like
You
running
guys,
from
in
The
case you
Incredibles.
haven't noticed, it's very cold out.
Yeah.
Good observation.
I am helpful.
You have very good
Now I
eyes.
will go cuddle with Rooney. She just like goes under the blanket or
Rooney
something.
surprisingly seems very comfortable and is actually warm to the touch.
Oh wow.
Oh, Rooney, hello.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh my.
Come around here often.
Oh my god, is he gonna stretch my eyes out?
Mr. Fury, no.
That's 17.
Rooney cuddles with you. Rooney's like, okay, fine, I will lend you my warmth.
Seeing the icicles on Kamaris, Shay will go over to him and try to cuddle him. How big is he?
Cuddle.
Tall.
He's tall. Yeah. She tries to be the big spoon, but
Aw.
I don't know how well that works.
Yeah, Kamaris does not object.
Wow.
He'll just sleep. He's tired. He's a dragon boy earlier.
Does
Alright.
everybody have a companion now?
So,
In the
no,
tent.
not everybody. Just 3 people.
Well, that's half the party, right?
Slightly less than half. All right, so Rooney doesn't sleep. But again, you don't know if Rooney's gonna wake up. The alarm is set. Aiden has to sleep, and Ramos doesn't need to sleep. So Ramos will be keeping watch. If you would like to take your long rest, or if you want to do anything before your long rest, now's the time.
Wait, where is Kimaris?
He's inside.
No, no, your profile picture just went away from Roll20.
Did it? Oh, I'm still in.
It's still there
saw-
for me.
Yeah, it went
Alright.
back.
So is
Alright.
anybody doing anything before?
I'm
mean,
just
I
going
guess-
to.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna do my usual prayers, like try and find like a tiny corner of the card or something. There's no space.
Yeah, Kamaris will do his usual
Uh,
prayers as well, but that's just it. Nothing special.
Whenever it is, it's kind of like his eyes are dotting back, praying to praying and observing.
Praying to what? Sorry. You kind of cut out.
No, I'm just like I'm just observing like both
Oh.
Odessa and Kimaris pray, just not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the middle of the night, Shay just kind of wakes up with a start. She just kind of sits up and and she like looks around like she didn't want to wake anybody up,
Okay.
and then she'll go back to sleep.
Aurora also wants to do something. Before she goes to sleep, she wants to step outside real quick.
Mhm.
It doesn't hurt her instantly, right?
Yeah, you've got a roll a Constitution save.
16.
16. You feel like you can withstand it for a significant period of time.
Okay, she wants to take some chunk of like the ice or the snow or just something like small amount of outside stuff she can carry with her.
There's snow, it's packed pretty tight. There are the globules of ice that you dropped earlier, and then the road
No,
itself.
not those.
The road itself is just made of ice. Wait,
You can try
let's
to take the
Elrona
snow.
finish. You're gonna try to take the snow? Okay, how much snow are you taking and
Yeah,
how are you taking it?
Just like small amount, not that much.
Okay, sure.
And she's just like with her hands trying to.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 5.
5?
I
You pick it
need
up,
my-
your hand hurts, and then you drop it immediately, and you're like, ooh,
Wait, so when you said she feels like she would be able to withstand it for a while,
That's
does that
the
mean
air.
longer than 10 minutes?
Yeah, so like basically every hour you make a Constitution saving throw, and then like if any hour you fail it, then you start taking exhaustion every 10 minutes.
Okay.
If you roll a natural 1, you take 1 immediately, and then another one every 10 minutes.
So she wants to not pick the ice up, but like quickly scoop in and just like make a little ball out of it, and then cast Identify on that.
No, you can cast Identify without even doing that. You can just cast Identify
Oh,
on a patch of snow.
I thought it has to be like a separate one object.
No,
okay.
you can just like designate a small amount of it and identify it.
Okay, so she wants to just identify the snow outside.
It's snow.
Nothing? No traces of any spells? Anything? No?
Not
Okay.
in the snow. No.
Goes inside. Okay, she goes inside to sleep.
Okay.
No.
Anybody else doing anything, Eric?
No, I was. Kimaris and Eric both have vials on them for when Rona wanted to sample.
Yeah, but no, she just wanted to identify it. The snow itself is just snow.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody doing anything else? Okay. So in the middle of the night, while you're sleeping, before Shay wakes up, Arona, as you fall asleep, you think about the past few days. You've had a very interesting journey, right? You met this interesting ex-military, very intelligent person, and then went on a quest with that person out of, just necessity. And then from there, you've kind of been roped into this quest with a bunch of other people. On the way you learned how effective a tool speaking can be. You're like, huh, that's you never thought about it that way before. You always thought of speaking as just like something you had to do to communicate with people. Now you're like, no, it's something that I can do to change the way people work. Like, that's power, right? You've definitely gained power. You feel stronger, you feel more alive. And then you think about how the world reacts to you and how you react to the world. And this has been a fairly cold winter, especially because you're now up north. But this winter, something about it isn't natural, and you feel slightly disconnected from the season around you. You feel progress, and you feel like, hey, maybe I don't need to just follow what the world is doing. Maybe I can just do something on my own. And I've started to kind of learn that. Arona, if you so wish, you can progress a season at this point. Choice is yours.
Oh yeah, give me spring.
Okay.
No more depression! Yay!
With that, Maya, you do wake up at the halfway point, as you always do. Do you want to do anything while you're keeping watch for the second half of this long rest? And you do notice Elrona seems to be like her skin, right? Where it's normally pale, seems to be getting some color to it slowly as she's sleeping. And you see a soft smile in her sleep.
Oh. No, I don't think there's really anything Shay would want to do. She's just trying not to wake anybody up at this point.
Okay. With that, everybody wakes up at the top of the hour. At the top of the morning. The sun isn't up yet. You guess it would probably be up in other parts of the Bloomford Highlands, but it isn't up here because the mountains have covered it. It's still fairly low in the sky, but you're fairly sure that the darkness you see before you is morning. So, party, what would you like to do? Wait, before that...
Is Elrona's.
Elrona, you are spring. You can go ahead and change that on your D&D Beyond if you so wish, and so on and so forth. But before that, we're going to take a very short 10-minute break. I'll see you guys back here at 25 past the hour. How's that?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Maya, how much time do you have left?
Neato.
I have until the next hour.
Oh.
So 45 minutes.
Oh, you only have 45 minutes?
I mean, I can stay a little bit past that. Maybe I can stay 30 minutes more than that.
Alright, then how about this? Let's not do a break now. How about that?
I mean, it's fine.
Is everyone okay with?
Let's do a 5-minute. Let's do a 5-minute break. How about that? We'll do a 5-minute break and then we'll come back.
Okay, 5-minute break now.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Benny.
Yep.
Is there a reason for the locked content on Granada in difference from your content sharing?
Yes.
You aren't sharing Ebron content, for instance.
Am I not? Let me check. That should be shared. Creations.
So Benny, just quick confirmation. Her physical transformation is fully complete now, right?
Yeah, fully. So you are now from winter to spring.
And we had a long rest, right?
Yes, long rest.
Yeah.
So
wait,
normally...
I just realized that I only drew.
sorry, Elrona, normally, as you asked, right, your transformation takes a while. This is a unique case. This time it happens once, like at once, but in the future it might take longer for it to happen. Make sense?
Alright.
Yeah.
Could you describe how you look at when we get back from the break?
I mean, I think she looks the same.
Yeah, of course.
She looks the same, except her skin.
No, she doesn't look the same.
Oh, okay, my bad.
She looks fairly different. I'm gonna describe it.
Yeah,
Sure.
when we're back from the break, I
Okay.
just want to know.
Eric, Eberron is definitely shed. Rising from the last wall is definitely shed.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That she looked totally different. Shay might have done something, but that's fine.
Well, I think it was slowly happening through the
Yeah, it
night,
was
so maybe she
slowly
didn't
happening
look
through
as
the night,
different.
True, yeah.
I didn't know how problematic will drawing a Rona be until this happened.
Yeah.
What?
I'll be right back.
If you want my reference art for all the forms, just message me.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you all the reference.
Oh, are you like
They're all
changing the
really-
picture? I can't
they're
see
all
the
really
new one. It just looks empty.
Yeah, I didn't reveal it just yet. Well, I revealed it
Oh.
by accident.
I just saw what Dennis wrote in the chat. Like, why are you shipping Riker and his robot and Elrona and her cat and Eric and his bird? This is not how ships
So
work.
creepy, by the way.
Yep.
Exactly. Nah. Sheik and Mars and Odessa are in a trio.
Yeah, we have a what do you call it? Polyamorous relationship. Yeah.
The whole party just has a
Sorry,
polyamorous
I have to be celibate, so.
Oh
Just saying.
no.
Well, you have to be celibate, but I mean, have you seen Shay?
What conversation did I come back to?
Don't tempt.
You don't ask. It's better if you don't ask.
That's fair.
See about that. See about how good she stays. Odessa and Kamaris haven't been furiously taking notes. I'm disappointed.
What?
From our
Oh yeah.
Jess and Zero, you both like had your books out at one point, and they got to the
Yeah.
point where like you were taking notes of each other taking notes, and it was hilarious.
Well, nobody has really done anything to me worthy
Yeah.
of taking notes.
Nothing's
Ooh,
happened out of the
this.
particular notes. I should have actually taken notes of like
You should.
I should be taking notes
Yeah.
of like saber-tooth tiger biology. Yeah.
True, true.
I love my
Retcon
birds.
that. Your bird, I don't know.
It
Crows
stinks
are
in the shower at the moment.
Your bird's in the shower? What?
Well, we have a bird bath for the birds, and he like sits.
Oh,
in
I thought
the
he-
bird bath.
Oh, I thought you about
He
Odin.
meant Aiden. I was like, how?
Didn't know you had actual birds.
Yeah, I have two. One that's cute and.
Oh, send
one
picture.
that's, I have,
think he
but I
has
can send
before,
again.
Yeah.
Oh, you have? I don't remember.
In all chats. All, by the way, not DMs, mods on this server. Can we have like cute or animal sharing chat? Because people apparently like to share like
Let me-
pets on this server.
I would say.
I mean, that's.
Isn't it up to Ariana?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's up to Ariana, but I would say that we might have to be on slow mode if Ariana decides to have it. Is she back, by the way? Take
Oh
that as
yeah,
no.
I am.
Oh, she's back. Okay, so if you
What?
do decide
Do
to
you
do it, we have
have
to put
pets
that
or
in
something?
slow mode.
Okay, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit.
What? No. So.
Oh wait, what?
Eric. Sorry,
What?
not Eric.
What is
Dennis-
happening?
Dennis
I don't
wants
know.
to have a channel in the Discord for
Suggested.
sharing pictures of cute animals or like pets or stuff like that. And then I said, if you decide to do it, we probably need to put it on slow mode because we already
Oh.
nuked the server once.
I thought you were talking about Elrona's transformation, and I was like, what?
Oh, no.
Put it on slow mode.
Elrona, you guys see like a half spring, half winter Elrona. Ta-da!
Yeah, well, I mean, I assume that's the way it's gonna be happening in the future.
In the future, yeah.
Or
This
slow.
is a one-time off, like switch.
Yeah, I just realized this winter is fake. What the fuck?
This winter's bullshit.
Fuck it.
Fuck.
I don't vibe with nature anymore.
Springtime, motherfuckers.
I went to get my spicy chips, and there's like a hole in it. Like, did the spices burn a hole? What happened?
Who defiled
Toxic fire
spice?
damage.
I'm eating pork belly later on tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Fucking love pork belly.
Pork belly's gross.
How fucking dare you?
Cause it's all fatty and gross. Fat's
It's delicious.
Excuse me, don't call fat gross. It's delicious.
If used correctly. I don't like pork belly.
I feel
Maybe I just haven't had it cooked correctly. How do you
Yeah.
guys do it?
Alright, I'm going to...
Roast it.
5 spice, soy, not soy, soy sauce, honey. Yes, Chinese 5 spice.
This sounds like a
cloves.
recipe for pork belly.
Yeah, it is.
It
Fuck
is.
yeah, pork
Wow.
belly is amazing.
Yeah,
Literally
see
what
what
we're
I'm
talking
talking
about.
Yeah,
Pork belly's fucking amazing. Yeah,
pork belly is one of my
Yeah.
favorite foods, yeah.
Hell yeah, man of culture right there.
Maybe I just haven't had it cooked right.
Oh.
No, you haven't.
Maya, I'm gonna be living 2 hours away from you in like a year. I'll cook some for you.
Are you talking about
Oh,
North
For the
Carolina?
first part, I thought it was
Yeah.
like an.
That's not 2 hours.
It is 2
Where's my
hours
phone?
if you fly.
Let me pull this up. Oh, if
You
you fly.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just fly over to get some pork belly and fly home.
Yeah.
Fuck
Hey.
it, why not?
I mean,
That's
Maya, you should probably not make stupid jokes in the sessions anymore because Benny can just fly over and just fucking.
Psychic damage in real life. You get resistance
I'm
to
getting out
that
of play right
bitch.
now.
You got ridiculous.
He just comes over to insult me.
Psychically assault you.
Vicious mockery outside your
Yo,
window.
that's an awesome idea for a horror movie. The DM from
Wait, hold on. Maya, what state are you in again? What's your closest
Maryland.
airport? What's your closest airport?
Merlin. Well, there's two.
Merlin.
There's Dallas, which is technically in Virginia, and then there's JFK, which is technically in DC.
JFK. Alright, so let
Maybe
me see.
don't tell him where you live.
John F.
Just
Kennedy.
kidding.
JFK.
Oh my god, he's googling it right.
Me too.
Yeah, so
Oh
flying
my
there.
god.
Flying there is 2 hours. If I drove there, so I'll be flying from Charlotte. If I drove
Yeah.
there, it's like 8 hours.
Yeah. No fun.
Well, alright.
Good to know, though. A lot closer than fucking Singapore, so.
A lot closer than Seattle.
Yeah.
Alright then. So, going on. We are back from the break. Everybody has woken up. Party, what would you like to do?
Well, first thing you guys probably notice is this person. Well, I mean, well, you would probably recognize her as Elrona as far as like face shape and stuff like clothing goes, because she still looks pretty much the same except for the colors. Her hair, which used to be white, is now pink, and her eyes turned into a very vibrant sort of green. Also, her skin is a little bit less pale now, and her gaze, which used to be kind of like melancholic and kind of depressed, she now looks still kind of melancholic, but she has like a little spark in her eyes when you look at her, and she just kind of smiles at you guys as you wake up, and she goes, "Well, friends, I decided maybe it's time I change my look on the like."
Oh,
Maybe
she
it's
used
time to
that,
be a little
I'm
different.
hair-
hallucinating.
hair dye you were talking about, and also eye and skin dye.
And attitudes die,
Maybe we
apparently.
could say that.
Also,
know-
I really gotta point out that Elrona's new token is anime.
No! Don't expose me! I'm not a fucking weeb! Shut up.
Me. Get that wimp out here.
Well, friends, maybe we should have a little song to celebrate this occasion. And she just starts playing straight away.
Who the fuck is she and what did she do with
Who the
Verona?
fuck is this woman?
What
What
did
happened to
she-
Elrona?
What does she play
I'm
again?
Elrona. Nice to meet you.
What-
I'm
what
the
are you-
new
what are you-
Elrona.
What are you playing, by the way?
She's playing like a very, very happy, cheery song.
On what? On which instrument?
On violin.
Oh wow,
Ah,
that's awesome.
Then he puts his guitar away.
Yeah.
Got
that is
him, got
that
him.
is one instrument I cannot emulate.
Got him.
Can yodel.
Yeah, boys. We got him. You can't emulate the guitar.
Yeah, Shay will try to like hum along and like tap her foot.
Elrona, are you sure you're alright? This doesn't look like die.
So, you guys, I think I owe you a little explanation. Sometimes in my life, I start feeling a little different. It's usually when the seasons change. And sometimes I also look different. So, this is how I look now. And maybe I'm a little different. But, you know, it's still me. It's still Arona. And I still love Rooney. And she takes out Rooney and, like, cuddles him.
Animal handling check.
Of course.
Oh no, it's a
It's a
6! He
It's a
doesn't
6.
recognize her!
Rooney runs away.
No, but I still love Rudy! Oh no! Oh no.
Give him a
Well,
while.
it's
He'll
like
take
Rooney
a
doesn't
while
love
to-
you.
What?
He'll take a while to get back to you.
Elrona, did the seasons change last night? Why?
No, sometimes it's when the seasons change. Sometimes I just feel like I don't care, you know?
Well, to be fair, this is the first time that you've changed outside of the seasonal change.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to freak them out too
Oh,
much.
that's fair.
Oh,
Yeah, we're already having a
I'm
panic
glad
attack. Half
you're
of us.
looking
yeah.
a little more cheerful.
Well, I like how you look too.
Real stuff up a lip
Thank you.
there.
I
It's
would say
real interesting.
This is the strangest group I've ever traveled with.
I would believe you.
It still
Ah.
isn't the weirdest.
We
thing
love
that
you
happened in
too,
this party.
Riker. Oh, it's
I like how-
Riker, you literally made a mechanical wolf. Shut up.
Yeah, but my entire body didn't like shit. It's fine. Whatever.
Kinda winks at him.
The smartest person we've ever traveled with, so that makes you the weirdest for the rest of us, I suppose.
well, I don't
used to
think
think
that's
what we have done.
too liberal. I think my brother's smarter than you. He's a real whiz. Yeah, I
Maybe.
said it.
I said it.
I said it.
So, Patty, what would you like to do?
I want to poke my head out and see if it's freezing still.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, fuck.
Wait.
Just loses his head.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw. It's not.
Oh,
like,
no.
It's not like
All right, no, that's pretty good. It's a 20.
20. Yeah, you're pretty sure it's still cold, but with the sun rising, you're like it's getting warmer.
Right. So come back in, cold but not freezing. Right. Still really bloody fucking cold, but getting warmer.
All right, I want
All right,
everybody
well-
to make. Sorry, not everybody. Let's do this. I want you guys to choose 2 people among you.
Do
For
what?
what?
Make a roll for the horses.
Oh.
Oh, I vote Navid as one of them because he was.
and
Yeah,
I
no.
will guidance him.
Your
No,
guidance?
that guy.
Some other animal person do it.
Oh no.
I'm not animal
Oh,
person.
Oh wait,
I
I'm
mean,
an
I
animal
can-
person.
Actually, what is my animal
Oh, okay.
handling? Actually, you know what? My animal handling. That's
No,
not.
wait.
I know it's still shit. It's wisdom, not charisma. Never mind.
Yeah,
Mine's
I
plus
have
4,
5.
which is not bad.
Have you guys
So,
decided the 2 people?
Yeah, Eric and Navid.
Okay, I like how you guys decided it was animal handling, even though I never said that. I want you guys to both roll Constitution saving throws for the horses with a +3 modifier.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Oh.
Didn't you
Oh,
say
no.
they were okay
Oh
last night?
fuck
It
me!
just-
Can I
It's what
guidance
makes
one
no
of the
sense.
horses?
You don't know this is happening.
Ugh.
Alright, what are the 2 rolls?
Plus what?
It's
Oh.
advantage. Advantage
No!
+3. What was Eric's?
Oh,
Nat
advantage.
It was a net
With
one.
advantage.
But he said
Oh.
he said advantage.
Oh,
So you can roll again.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
god, please.
10.
10, okay.
Then it's an 11 plus 3, so 14.
Okay, and for Kimaris was for Nabe it was 10.
Oh god,
Yep.
he's really mixing up the tieflings.
Yeah. Okay, so both the horses seem fine. However, one of them does seem like it, like took it a little rougher throughout the night. You guys don't know what the effects are at this point in time, but they do seem fine.
Okay. Can I grab like the one of the pelts? How many pelts do they get?
Oh yeah, we have
from the
2 medium
tigers,
pelts,
right?
1 large pelt.
Yeah, 2 medium
Yeah.
pelts, 1. So medium as in the size of creature that it would fit if you created something. So the medium pelts, you could create a coat or use it as a makeshift rug for a medium creature. The large pelt, you could create a coat or use it as a makeshift like.
Yeah, I forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, does Kamaris know what he could do, like possibly with those livers? If there's any alchemical things he could fuck around with
The
them.
livers are food.
Ah,
Yeah, livers are
I'll
food.
probably fry them up.
Okay.
Fried liver
Shay would
is
like to
fucking delicious.
grab the pelts and try to put them on the horses.
The large pelt is big enough to cover one of the horses entirely. The 2 medium, not quite enough, but gets some of the job done. Yeah.
Okay.
You would need to
That'll
use
work.
some of your rope to like tie it down and stuff. So now you guys have 2 horses in saber-tooth tiger cosplay.
Nice.
Very cool.
I was imagining like some fucking villager sees these 2 fucking like giant horses in saber-tooth pelts.
Well, to be fair, it's the head isn't part of the pelt unless you specifically
Aw.
wanted it. It's
No,
but
I want
it-
them. I want them to have like a fucking saber-tooth like hood.
Oh
over
no.
their eyes.
No, so there is a hood because of the fact the way that you cut it out. There is a hood, but it doesn't have like the eyes, the nose, the mouth. It's just like the top of the head, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still on the
So-
horse.
Imagine
there
another
is-
saber-tooth tiger comes and attacks us and the horses and just sees that. Like, nope.
Confusion 100.
Oh god, I would. Oh, that would be amazing.
So
Well, I mean,
one of the horses.
it wouldn't be very cool if Benny threw another tiger at us.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Oh,
That was a
You
bad
can't
pun.
even
so
make
I'm
these
gonna let
puns
it
anymore.
slide. Yeah. All right. So
That was a
Oof.
bad pun.
So one of the horses, right, is straight up like with the rope and everything, is straight up just wearing a saber-tooth tiger's pelt and looks pretty cool because it covers the entire horse with the legs and everything, and then the head of the saber-tooth tiger kind of acts like a hood meeting where the blinders are, so it straight up looks like it was made for the horse because it's a large creature
Aw.
pelt on a large creature. The
Yeah.
the 2 smaller pelts that you have. Kind of like it's the back section of one of the tigers and the front section of another. So it looks it has a very much the same like look to it, except in the center where the 2 pelts meet, there's like a band missing. So overall, looks pretty fucking cool.
Awesome.
Kamaris looks very happy.
Should we cook some of the meat then for breakfast?
Oh
Since
yeah.
we
What's the
have so
fried
much, we don't
liver?
want it to go bad.
Oh, I guess fried liver.
No, I mean it is very cold. You're probably not gonna go bad.
I mean, raw body parts sitting out regardless. Not good.
Yeah, no, unless we got some preservatives, which we do
Yeah.
not.
No, it is below freezing outside. You could just leave it
Oh,
out.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
just leave it out.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
No
Put,
worries.
oh yeah, here we do. We'll put it in sacks and we'll hang it outside the carts. Nice and cold.
Kamaris, you seem very excited about these livers. Do you know how to prepare them?
What would preparation be under? Survival?
It would be survival, yes.
I know a thing or two about cooking. Yeah. I worked in a bar for most of my life, so no. Had to work up for the chefs sometimes when they were too pissed to come into work.
All right then. I guess can Shay go look for like wood and stuff to like start a fire and start
you
cooking?
guys have like
But
the cart is
it'll
supplied.
freeze if you get out.
No,
Okay.
so the cart is supplied, and while creating a fire outside would be freezing conditions, there definitely is like small mess tins and like a small like what's the name for it? Is it a kilner's oven? Like the thing where no, what is it? What's it called? Is it a kilner's stove? The thing where it's just a small block of wood where you can light a fire and it fires outwards. What's the name?
Okay.
For it?
I'm going to assume
know.
that's what it's called.
Okay.
Kilners.
So we can cook in the cart. That's
you
what
can
you're
cook
saying.
in the cart, small portions.
Oh, cool.
Small portions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, because Kamara's begin cooking. Just frying up some livers.
Let me just look this up on my... What's the name for it?
Also, while this is going on, you guys notice, sort of notice that since Elrona started playing the music, she just hasn't stopped. She's like still playing. It's getting kind of awkward.
I think I would enjoy it.
It's called it's called a camping
But it's unlike
stuff.
Elrona.
It's called camping stuff. I was thinking of something completely different. It's a camping stuff, but it's the type of stuff where you just pour in a bit of like flammable liquid, and then you light it on fire, and there's like a bunch of there's a wick inside which absorbs the liquid, and then it has hot flame above it, and it is meant for like cooking either within a tent or in harsh conditions.
Yep.
Cool.
So
How much of that flammable liquid do we have?
You have enough for like a while, like he said, 2 weeks worth of equipment. So if you had to spend 2 weeks outside, then you would run out of the liquid.
Can I make a bomb out of
It's
it?
just
It is
I like it,
flammable. It is not explosive. You could
Like a
probably use
Molotov?
it. You could probably use it as a Molotov, yeah, or you could use it as a propellant, but you can't make a bomb out of it.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, it is not
Your doctor?
oxygenated. It's not oxygenated, which means that it needs air to burn. To make a bomb or ammunition, you need it to be pre-oxygenated ammunition. Why do I know why I know this. I was in the military, but never mind.
I was gonna ask you why. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why do I know this?
Riker, why are you so obsessed with building weapons?
I didn't say any of that.
Oh, sorry.
I was just looking at them.
You could tell from your look.
the
Definitely
mad
spark in my
glint
eyes.
of fire in the eyes.
So I guess we all just eat, and does anyone do anything
Yeah.
else?
Well, make a survival check
Yeah,
first to see how good
Yeah,
the
yeah,
food is.
You get a guidance. Everyone gets a guidance.
Alright, guidance.
Can I also be helping him?
Yeah, sure. So advantage of guidance.
Advantage? Okay, cool.
Guidance is
Oh
D.
shit, yeah, so 18 plus 2, 20.
20? It's fucking good
Yeah.
liver.
It's good liver. Get some flour on there, fry it up,
Yeah.
fed some onions. Oh god. That.
Well,
Make
it's
myself hungry.
dried onions because you don't have fresh rations, but
So good.
yeah,
Still.
still good.
God, that reminds me when I was in Tomental having liver and onions for breakfast, lunch.
What was Navid saying?
yeah, I just never looks at Chimera. I didn't know that you got taught to how to cook in hell.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna eat. It's not just all souls
Yeah, I know,
and
but-
He just said he worked in a restaurant.
I worked at a worked at a bar. People didn't come in here for the food; they came in for the drinks. But sometimes they got hungry.
Story
Right,
of my
yeah,
life.
you said.
Benny, check
what's
Granada chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what meat you used there, but I'm not sure. I don't want to, offend. Please, don't. Actually, don't tell me. I don't need to know that.
What you mean, the screaming steaks? I mean, yeah.
Like
it's just,
I just.
yeah. Well,
said,
what does
I don't
stuff
need
in-
to know.
It's just I mean, I've already told you. It's just the damned people turned into devils who we then farm, butcher, and then eat.
Oh,
And then
of
we
course.
see their memories of when they die, and how much of assholes they were.
It's
I
maybe
didn't
worse
need
than
a
what Rooney
reminder
does.
of that.
What? Just do you not have that up here? I mean,
No.
do you not?
No.
I mean, do you not eat cows, cattle? What's the difference?
That's a big difference.
What? You're still killing stuff and eating its meat.
Let's not get into that.
Chimeris, maybe not introduce this kind of progressive thinking to every person we meet, okay?
Sorry,
It's kind of weird for people to hear about this.
We have tried to warn him.
So what?
Yeah, just remember, like you either will get some weird looks, or even you might get arrested for,
But I thought we've been
Or you
traveling
might
for a
get
little
burned
bit and we
at
could
stake.
trust each other.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that what would happen.
I'm good. I'm not gonna
I'm
tell
bit
some random Jimmy off the street. This I eat, fucking merc steaks, whatever the fuck they're called.
I don't know what you can do, what you want
I
to
don't know what I can
You
do
are
and
weird.
can't do. A few days ago, I didn't know I could transform into a dragon thing. It's fucking
This is getting
Yeah.
kind of
You're
heated.
weird.
Call him emotions. Call him emotions.
Yeah. Kimaris, he doesn't. He'll just accept this. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, you feel good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you casting it on? Just him or everybody?
On Navid and Kimaris. Navid, you can choose to resist if you want to.
Yeah, I'm trying to resist.
Charisma
It
saving
will
throw.
be just safe.
Don't tell me to calm
What
down.
save?
What?
What save?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma, that's 22.
Yeah, you save by a lot.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, it's just where I come from, normal. It's just I don't I don't get onto you for eating cows. You don't get me for eating souls of the damned. Yeah.
It's still weird, but I won't.
I mean, it's
Man.
not like decent people get it. If it's you only become a steak if you're an asshole. So don't be an asshole. I never want to eat you.
It does seem very resourceful. Nothing
Yeah.
wasted.
Exactly. Well, then never mind. I'm not gonna tell you about that then.
Oh,
Maybe we'll just keep traveling.
Yeah, we should probably make some good time and get a move on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Right.
who's taking-
Navid, if you want to take a break from driving the horses, I can
Oh,
try my hand at
yeah,
it.
Go,
I
go
have
ahead.
ridden a horse.
Go ahead then.
Yeah, if he wants me to, I'll drive. I'll try.
Okay. So in that case, you and one other person give me perception checks as you are on the outside of this, heading further north along the Menifor Pass.
One other person who's sitting with me. Oh, who's looking at the back?
I can keep watch as well again.
Okay. So both of you roll separate perception checks.
Okay, the dice is
18.
bad. Let me try this. Oh wow. Okay, and plus. So that's a 23.
Yeah.
You don't
I did it, for
see
once.
anything close to you about to attack you. The
Okay.
fog that was thickening throughout the Menifor Pass begins to loosen up a little and become slightly thinner. As the sun rises overhead and illuminates the entire valley, we begin to see that the fog seems to be rolling within this valley only, and starts to pretty much completely disappear as you guys approach the end of the pass. As you make your way out of the fog, Shay, you notice two things. First, it becomes warmer. Warm enough where you can reasonably, with good cold clothing, be outside of the cart without taking any real issue to the weather. And secondly, you do notice on both sides of the mountains on the pass, around as you've passed it, you do see around maybe 30 to 100 feet up at differing distances, you do see walking trees behind you. And they do not seem to be paying you any mind, they just seem to be moving away from the valley.
Shay will point this out to David and Erica and just like, are those the trees?
Yeah, let's stay away from.
They do not seem to be hostile.
Well, I guess we just accidentally. I'm good at that. I really am.
All right then.
I mean, if those were the trees that gave us a hard time, I don't fucking look like much. Just saying.
Can you stop with that?
Maybe, but I don't wanna. It's too funny.
How many trees do we see,
Um,
roughly?
At first, you only see 2 or 3, and then as you get further and further, and the fog also seems to be rolling back now as it gets warmer, you do see that there are around 100 in the distance, like all moving up the mountain and away from
Christ.
So they're moving in 2 directions away from us, like on both sides?
Yeah, they're just noping out of there.
Do we still see any stationary trees around us?
You see lots of stations. Actually, there are normal trees as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like the trees of roots, I'm assuming, just don't move unless you want them to? Question mark.
I thought it was all of them.
No. It's only the ends. The ends are moving away.
Alright then. I suppose we should continue on and not disturb them.
Don't seek trouble where there's none.
Okay. You guys keep hitting on.
We should get to the town.
You guys keep heading forward, and at this point, the sun seems directly above you. You would have been traveling slower if it wasn't for the fact that you put the pelts on the horses, and they seem to have fully recovered from the cold of the night. They seem to be protected by the cart's enchantment.
Oh, good job.
They are protected by the cart's enchantment, but it seems like it's still, because of the fact that they were outside still, they had to withstand some elements of the wild. As you proceed further, you finally begin to see smokestacks, quite a few of them, and you're like, is that fire up ahead? No, it's chimneys, as the land begins to fall away, going at a downward slope. You now see the thatched roofs, the black, brown, in some odd cases red roofs of buildings and houses, this small town. You see the sea of crowns that you've always seen, this sea of ice, and you find yourself being unable to tell the difference between where the land stops and where the sea begins, because it's all ice for a while before the ice breaks much further north. As you get closer, you see the stone dock, this dock made of brick and mortar, and it seems to be about 1 mile away from where you see running water. It appears that for a mile from where the water normally resides here in summer has been frozen completely solid, which explains why getting here via a waterborne vessel might have not been a great idea. Smokestacks seem to be coming from the chimneys as the town comes to life. That being said, you don't see a lot of movement between buildings. You do see some, but it seems to be discreet, fast, people moving from one point to another so as to not stay out in the cold for an extended period of time. There is no wall to this town, it just is. And the closer you get, you do see that there is indeed a lone guard post on one side of the road heading in. As you approach, guard post being about 500 feet before the rest of the town, the door opens and you see one lone guard walking out, completely covered in fur and cold clothes from head to toe. As he walks out with his mask over his face, motions for the cart to stop.
Elrana wants to, well, after the cart stops, Elrana wants to go out and represent the party.
Sure. Well, is the cart gonna stop?
Yeah,
Odessa?
that's up to Odessa.
As the cart stops,
Slam
you
into
hear
them.
the voice, "Hold there, who goes there? Where are you from?"
Hello. My name is Elrona. These are my companions. We are going to visit the city of Bronivent.
We're more of the
We
town,
come from
really.
Messer.
Right, what's your business here?
What is our business here?
Oh, well, we
I'll
were sent here by
step out as well.
Baron.
Yeah, but I mean, do we tell
Oh.
them?
I'm sorry,
It's
did
not
you,
a secret.
you said, you the lady in the back, you said Baron Stone, I heard your name. I heard his name.
He's our
Uh,
friend.
He's a friend. Are you here on business for the Baron?
Well, mainly we came to check the town out.
Make a deception check.
I mean, that's true. We came to check the town out.
Yeah, but he's
She
asking...
just avoided the question.
It's the heart of it is deception. You are attempting to mislead someone of your intentions. It is deception.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what are the easier ways to get advantage on that?
You can have somebody help you.
I'm guidancing you.
No, guidance is a
I guess.
spell. To cast guidance requires verbal and somatic components. You will immediately see that.
Also, I don't want to deceive him, so...
The hands down easiest way to get advantage on a charisma roll is to just have somebody help you.
I mean, I said I will put the car.
Yeah, you did stop the car. What else are you doing?
But
Yeah, I
you're not
was
driving it, I am.
stepping out. No, I said I was stepping out.
Oh,
Oh,
stepping
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, Navid, you have stepped out. What are you saying? What are you doing?
Hold on. I need to think. Hello, is there some issue getting in?
Yes, I need to know your business before I let you into the town.
We are interested in visiting it. Right, Navid?
Yeah, mostly that.
Well, make a deception check. Navid, what are you saying?
Yeah, exactly. We are just, we have some have business here, but it's not important really. We are mostly here to,
Make a deception
check
check
the sun out, maybe.
with advantage for Elrona.
Okay. 17?
Well, I believe that you don't have business here. However, because of that, I cannot let you in.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. There's a baby mouse in my room. Oh gosh.
It's cute.
Oh wow.
Sorry. It's fine.
What?
It's fine.
It's cute.
It's fine.
Very, very cute.
Oh
Why
gosh.
do we keep getting attacked by random...
Animals, yeah.
Critters.
Alright,
Oh my
Elrona, he goes, Madam, sir, I believe that you do not have any business here. You look familiar. However, I have to say that if you do not have any business here, Pronivent is closed. I cannot let you in.
But we just had a very long journey and we're really exhausted.
We just
and-
we just came under attack by outsiders. We are unsure as to how they attacked us. I honestly believe that you do not mean us any harm. However, I have my orders. I cannot let you in the town unless you have actual business here.
Is there a place outside of the town where we could stay? You must understand it was a very exhausting journey.
There's none outside of the town. It's just the mountains, and as you can see, everything is frozen over. I really wish I could do something for you, but I like I said, you need to have actual business here that then needs to be approved by the guard, and then we can let you in. We're not
Right.
closed. I just need to know what you're going to be doing here. And from the way you've been talking, it doesn't seem like you came here with a purpose.
Right, I did say we have some business here.
Then
I
you need to
did
tell
say
me
it.
what that is.
Right.
You just
So-
told me very convincingly that you don't have business here, and I believe you. I feel like an idiot now. So do
I
you have
just
business here or
said,
not?
I said we have some business.
So you said
But you
you
just
may have
completely
some business
disregarded
here,
that.
but it's not important.
Well, I'm just saying that because
Well, okay, let's
Well,
skip
it was
past that.
kind
It's
of-
fine. Perhaps it was a misunderstanding. What is your business here?
right, we were sent here by what was his name, Baronstone?
Well, that's what I asked earlier. and
Baron
you said no.
Burnstone, yes. Well, this is gonna step out.
Ugh.
We were sent here by him on...
Well,
an investigation.
Do you have any papers or something to prove this?
Do we? I don't think we do.
I don't think we do either.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh god. Who?
Anyone. All of you. Why not?
Okay.
What kind of roll?
This is the DM being passive aggressive about notes.
12. I mean, I have notes, I just need to search
19.
them.
19?
22.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, anybody who rolled above
19.
15,
What
Baronstone
roll?
said,
Oh,
and I will
19.
quote, everything that you should need has been loaded into the cart for you.
It's so...
You start running down the
that's
cart.
vague as
The
fuck.
card, let us check.
He was being vague, yes, but that was me, the DM, doing that on purpose. So you're gonna check the cart?
Yeah, I'll rummage around looking for a letter or something.
Riker, make an investigation check.
Arana makes like small talk with the guard in the meantime.
What are you saying?
Can I help? Can Shay help him as she's also frantically looking around?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay, good. Why can I not type? 21.
21. You do indeed find a small pouch and you open it, and it's filled with a bunch of envelopes and letters. Each one seems to be sealed with Baronstone's seal, and you do find one that says "To the Gods of Pronavent."
Yeah, I'll take that out and bring it to him then.
Yes, thank you, let me see this. And he like holds it over, interrupting his conversation with Elrona, looks at the seal. Seal seems to be genuine. The glue seems to be intact. Okay, and then he lifts it up, carrying the seal, breaking the seal in the process. Takes out, to whom it may concern, this is the Baron Vernon Stone of City of Missa. These people, there should be some of them. Okay. There is a list of names here, I am to call them out. Shenari?
Yes, sir. I guess she like tries to like poke her head out. I don't know.
Yes, okay. Odessa?
Here?
Mr. Raika?
That's me. I'll give him a
Elrona?
nod.
That's doctor to you, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to medical school all those years.
Yes. Navid kid. I know how I know you. You left this town a few weeks ago with the son of Baron Stone, did you not?
Yes, we, me and also another one of our companions did.
Eric, is he here?
Well, he got the name right. He's AFK.
No? Hello.
Oh, you're here?
Okay, he's here. And Kimaris.
I think he did.
Okay, really quick, and then he like walks around to the back. He pulls open the window. We just need to make sure there's nobody else in. Oh, what is this? And then he sees this massive mechanical wolf and a giant like raven.
His name is Ramos.
Well, that is certainly confusing, but I guess they are not people. Are they people?
They are pets.
They are our companions. Well, pets.
She moves
yeah.
away from Rooney.
I kind of lean over to the guard. Don't touch the cat. Just don't.
Okay, I will.
For your own sake, you'd be better
What
putting
are
your
you
hand in
talking
the
about,
fucking mouth.
Chimeris? There's
No, it's
nothing
fine.
wrong with the cat. Shut the fuck up.
Well, regardless, your
You'd be better
paperwork
putting your
is
fist in a
in
blender than
order.
going to that cat.
Oh my god.
Regardless, your
What's a
paperwork
blender?
is in order, and then he puts the letter back in the envelope. 1 second, and then like he takes out a little like quill, and he writes something on where the seal is broken on the back, and he goes, the seal is broken, however, if you run into any more guards in Pronavent, if you show this to them, they will know that I am the one who broke it. Therefore, they'll be willing to read it, and then he signs the letter as well, read by so-and-so, folds it back. However, there is a slightly unpleasant matter I do need to discuss with you.
Aha.
Well,
course.
The attack?
no, you obviously have come here under the guidance of Baron Stone on business for him. You do not need to tell me what the business is. All you needed to tell me was that you were sent here on Baron Stone's business. However, you attempted to deceive me, and I actually did believe you for a second there. And this cannot happen, especially in the town. You will be, especially in such of a tense time. The truth to authorities is what is required, and all of us are simply people willing to do our jobs. Pronavent, we are a very warm people. We will welcome you as long as you do not take that warmth for granted. Therefore, you are Elrona, yes. Your name is Elrona, yes?
Yes. Are you
Okay.
gonna find me?
Yes.
Because I don't have any money.
Well, you will have to pay this within 7 days, regardless, or be barred from the town. And he writes up-
Odessa's gonna step forward and be like, "Sir, I deeply apologize for this."
This is my job, madam. For the crime of misleading.
Yes,
a...
but most of us are not native to this region. We not familiar with the customs here. Perhaps you could let us off with a warning.
Yes, and he
For a
sees
first-time
This
offense.
is not the custom of Pronavent. This is a custom of High Terra. You are very far within High Terra. You know of High Terran laws, do you not?
Some of us have not.
Where are you from?
Also,
Madam Elrona,
Who is
where
he
are you
asking?
from? He's asking Elrona.
Well, I am from Velator.
So you're from the
I'm really
Protectorate.
sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you. I was just scared that you wouldn't let us in because I'm very cold.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Arun,
Okay, 21.
21. He kind of looks you over a bit. He looks over the rest of the cart, like everybody else in the cart. Looks at the letter given to you by Baron Stone and goes, only because Baron Stone has helped this town a lot. And because you immediately told me the truth after. I am still going to be giving you a writ, but it's only going to be a warning. And it will be recorded. If you do it again, the fine will be doubled. Okay?
I understand. Thank you.
Okay. For the crime
thank you,
of
kind sir.
misleading
Your mercy is much appreciated.
It is not mercy. I'm simply trying to help others out in a time of incredible cold. Well, again, sorry, I have to rewrite this. For the crime of misleading a government official, this person named Elrona is given a written warning by Guard Davis. And then he takes it and says over to you. Here you go. Don't do it again.
I promise I won't. Thank you.
Well, now that that is done, I do have to tell you about some things to take note. The town is under curfew. The curfew isn't hard. If you get caught after curfew, it's just as long as you have a good reason. None of us are going to really do anything about it. But it is mainly so that if as much as possible stay in buildings past 7 p.m. We have had attacks by saber-tooth tigers. I do see, pointing at the horses, I do see you seem to have some experience in that matter and seem to have fared some success. Our guards are fairly well equipped to handle tigers as well. No one has been seriously harmed, thankfully. That being said, we have also been attacked by roving bandits. None of the attacks have been successful as of yet, and we haven't lost anything. But they seem to be persistent and have attacked every 3 nights. They're based on their at least once every 3 nights. It's not a regular pattern. Based on their weapons and armaments, if you were able to take out the tigers, you should have no problem with them. However, leave them to the guards and stay inside when it's dark. During the day, there is no restriction on where you wish to go or how you wish to act. However, as you leave the town of Pronevent, when you do leave, please let the guardship know so we can keep track of how many people are in the town at all times. Not including you, there are currently 104 people in this town. If you wish to find a place to stay, believe the current openings would probably be in the frigid bucket. The frigid bucket should have enough rooms for all of you. Do you have any questions? The frigid bucket, yes.
Right.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir.
What's the going rate for saber-toothed tiger meat?
Actually, decently high, fairly rare. We've only killed 4, maybe 5, I think. If you have, you can ask at the bucket. The bucket buys some meat.
Lovely.
I don't remember. You'd really have to ask the bucket.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Of course.
And Shay will just say, "You've been so kind to us, sir. I really appreciate it. What is your name?"
My name is Davis.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Shinari. Well, regardless, it is cold as balls outside, and I would like my balls to no longer be cold, so I'm going to head back to my guard post. Feel free to enter the town.
Thank you again.
Thanks.
Shay would like to walk out now and give a chop to the back of the neck of Elrona and Naveed and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
I agree.
That was fucking stupid. Even I know that.
What was the point of lying there?
Yes.
We are good. We are here
don't
for
know,
good
I was
to help. Why lie?
I was just helping everyone.
Look at Elrona.
I didn't know what was
Navid,
Rana too.
Navid, it's not a good look to push your actions responsibility onto another. Rona, I helped you out because I thought that
didn't
your
know if we were
intentions.
keeping it secret or not. We didn't even agree.
I understand, and that's why I helped you. But in the event that you reap repercussions that you deserve, I will not be doing it again.
That's fair.
That's fair. So, how about we go to this bucket, sell some meat, and find out what the fuck's happening in town?
Yes, I would like to find out about these attacks. This guard has helped us, and perhaps we could assist them with this.
Yes, I think we all have many questions about the surrounding area, as well as things to help investigate in our mission.
Yes. I don't know about you, but my coin purse is rather feeling a bit light nowadays. Maybe get some work.
Really? After being paid?
Well, I spent most of it on getting this lovely alchemy set. I'm making poisons and potions before you know it.
Well, we should have enough money for lodging, and we'll see about getting a job. First, let's secure some place to stay for the night.
Yes, Shay will nod and get back on the cart.
Alright,
so town
we
is
don't know
tiny.
where the frigid bucket is. Right? Yeah.
I was about to say the town is tiny. There's one major crossroads in the town, and you see some people there.
Is this the tavern we stayed earlier with Eric?
No. Where you guys stayed earlier wasn't really a tavern. It was more of a officials hall where they had some lodging. Because keep in mind you were traveling with someone quite important and very wealthy. The frigid bucket is very much like a inn for everyday people.
It's very much like a frigid bucket.
Yeah.
It's for everyone, but it's cold and it smells like piss and shit.
Well, it doesn't smell like piss and shit, but you don't know that yet. You haven't been there.
Yes, that's. I assume that's where we're planning to head to.
Okay. As you guys hit the crossroads, you're looking at maybe someone who seems warm enough to ask hey, where's the bucket? And then you immediately see this large building with a bucket kind of in a block of ice just hanging out from one of the poles at the front of the building, where the triangle top of the roof is. You see a wooden pole, and hanging from it is a block of ice, bucket inside.
Nice.
Yeah. They were dead on with the advertising, I suppose.
There's no name.
I think we found it.
There's no name on the building.
Golly gee whiz, I wonder which building we could go into.
Very cool decoration.
Is there
I
a
still
stables
prefer
nearby
that
where
they
we?
have a name or something.
You don't see an open stable. However, you do see that where the bucket is, right next to it, there is a long, what you would assume would be some stables, but it is completely closed and insulated on all sides.
Well, certainly
Alright,
we
I
can
guess-
ask the innkeepers if we can keep our horses and carts somewhere.
Yeah.
You guys gonna head inside?
Yep.
Nevin's
cold as
gonna head last because he doesn't really trust place that don't have names.
Shay will stay
Learn the hard way.
she'll stay with the horses in the cart if no one else is.
No,
He let the hard way.
the place that you went to did have a name.
You just didn't care for it.
Yeah. So as you guys enter into the bucket, it immediately just blankets you with this air of warmth. You feel comfortable the moment that you step in. Smells a bit rustic, like moist wood, if you know what smell I'm talking about. But other than that, it's definitely more comfortable in here than it was outside. The moment you step
Smells
in,
like a Weatherspoons.
The moment you step in, you see sitting at one of the tables, not at the bar, sitting at one of the tables. You see this man who seems to be in the middle of reading a small book. Seems to have a kind of a beanie kind of hat going on, except it seems to be made from leather, so like a leather ball cap. Wearing simple clothes, leather vest, and decent shoes. Not very nice, not very bad either. Well, hello there. How can I help you this fine evening?
How much for 20 pounds of saber-toothed tiger meat?
You want to buy
Right to
20
it.
pounds? I don't have 20 pounds of saber-toothed tiger meat.
Yeah,
my friend.
We have 20
Can-
pounds of saber-toothed
we
tiger.
ate-
No,
we-
how much
we ate
do I?
some, though.
No, we ate livers.
You
Wait,
ate the
let
Oh,
us-
that doesn't count.
Oh, you
Yeah.
Oh.
have 20 pounds of saber-toothed tiger meat. Oh, I would throw you a gold a pound. Sound good?
All right. I go outside and like begin just pulling bags
And
of meat.
how much would it be for lodging on top of that?
How many rooms? Seems there's 7 of you. 7 rooms would be a bit much.
Well,
You can share. We don't need to.
We can do it too.
2 rooms?
I think two's a bit much. Maybe like
Yeah.
3 or
I
4.
would
Three, I
recommend
would say.
3 rooms.
Shay's
a
outside
room-
though, so I mean, he wouldn't know that
Oh,
I mean, there's 6 people, so still.
yeah.
part of the party.
There's
Yeah,
5
yeah.
people
Just
in
saying.
there. 2 rooms for 5 of you should be well and comfortable there.
Oh,
Let's get 3.
question.
I think 3's enough.
3 rooms? Well, yeah. These rooms are designed for 2 people each. 3 could squeeze. Wouldn't be able to put an extra bed in there, but I certainly could try put a bedroll in one of them if that's to your liking.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Rooms are fairly cheap here. 3 silver a night. So
Lovely.
for the 3 rooms, that'd be 9 silver a night. How many nights you want them for?
Just one for now.
1.
We'll
All right.
ask again
I
if we need
heard-
to
I heard
extend.
the
Could
sounds
you take that out of
of,
the saber-tooth tiger?
We'll calculate that when it comes to it. For now, I heard some sounds of horses outside.
Oh, yes.
You need stable
That-
room as well.
Yeah.
Yes, for a cart and 2 horses.
The cart's gonna have to stay outside, but for the horses, it's 5 copper per night for the horse with hay included. So for 2 horses, that'll be a silver a night for a horse. So 3 rooms and the stables, that's a gold a night. So with the you said you got 20 pounds of saber-tooth tiger flesh.
Yes. I suppose we're interested in the bones then for stock, maybe?
The bones
Bones?
aren't too good for stock. They don't have enough marrow in them, not enough flavor.
Alright.
I hear they're good at making armor. You might want to hold on. You all seem like the adventure type. Might want to hold on to those for making some good armor.
Bone
that being
armor.
said, for the flesh, yeah. So 20 gold for the flesh. 1 gold for. Sorry, no, not 1 gold. I'm stupid. 9 gold, 1 silver per day. Wait, I'm not stupid. It is 1 gold per day. I'm sorry. It's real cold. I'm real tired. It is
It's
1 gold
fine.
per day.
Yep.
1 gold per day.
Gold a day.
I'll give you 19 gold right now for your 20 pounds, and you got your 3 rooms with the extra bedroll, 2 stables and horses, and your rooms come with free breakfast.
You, sir, have got yourself a deal.
Done deal. Bring the flesh.
I go outside and bring the multiple bags of meat.
Okay. He calls to someone at the stable. He goes, "Hey, kid, get out here!" And a few seconds later, you see like this young boy running out of the stables. Da? And he goes, "All right, go get these folks' horses. Well, first, get the cart in a place where it's going to be secure. Probably behind the building would be good. Make sure you tie it up to a tree so it don't go running off. Then get the horses in the stables, put them in a couple bays, give them some hay. You good with all that?" You see him like kind of think in his mind for a moment, like ordering the stuff he's got to take. Like, "Yeah, all right, see you later, da." And he like runs outside to like the cart, At which point Navid and Shay, you guys see this kid start like getting on the front, looking back. Hi there, I'm gonna be moving the cart, and then like starts actually moving the cart. He also puts down 19 pieces of gold on the table in a small pouch, opens it for you to count, and then takes 3 keys and puts them on. He says, I'll be up there shortly to put the extra bedroll in one of these rooms. Just let me know which room you want the bedroll in when I get there. Here are the keys. 2nd floor. Just go up the stairs. It's to your right. And here's 19 gold. Go ahead and count it.
I do so.
It's 19 gold.
I will collect the gold. I will look at the group.
He will look at the
Thank you, good sir.
meat. He's going to like put the meat on a scale. Wait. Well, hey, there's a little extra here. You want I could cook it up for you for dinner.
Oh, that'd be delightful, thank you.
About enough for about it's 1.5 pounds of flesh left over. I would pay you for it, but I think it'd be best served if I just cook it up for you.
It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna cook it up. How many of y'all you got?
7.
All right, 7 servings. Sounds good. Ties it up.
Does Rooney want food?
Rooney takes whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, so he eventually puts the bedroll in whichever room you guys tell him to. You guys do have your 3 rooms and your stables. Who's rooming together? I want to know the rooming situation.
We should go off
Never
the
is
list.
fine with being with anyone.
We should go off the list.
All right, who's our besties?
All right, the room of 3.
There's one room.
Who's in the room of 3?
Oh, that's probably Kamara's, Shay, and Odessa. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
Probably, yeah.
together.
Who's in the room of 2?
That is no.
Well, there's 2. Well, there's 2 rooms of 2.
I guess I'm
so-
the third wheel then. Yeah.
Who's in the 4th?
So there's 2 more rooms of 2 each.
Yeah, there's 2 more rooms of 2 each. Who's in the room of 2?
I'll take a room, and whoever wants to room with me can. I don't care.
All right, who's rooming with Riker?
Eric and Aiden, I guess.
Eric and Aiden go in with Riker, and then once like everybody just kind of runs off to rooms, now Ronan and Navid, you guys are just standing out there like looking at each other like, I guess we have a room.
Navid, do you snore at night?
No, I don't. Do you?
Yes, I do, and I do it very loudly.
Oh no!
Great.
She kind of winks at him. She gives him a pat on the back.
If you actually do, then I would throw you out of a window. Just so you know.
She just pretends to do it then. Doesn't actually touch him.
Fucking spectacular.
All right.
Don't wake me up too early and we'll be...
Oh, I will be waking you up the earliest you've ever been woken up. Don't worry, my boy.
Oh god, there's gonna be a
No,
murder
your
in this
penny is
room.
showing.
And I don't know who.
Yeah, exactly. Someone's gonna turn up dead.
Your penny is showing so hard.
Navid, you've been an edgy asshole for long enough. It's time for you to do some socialization.
I mean,
you!
I
Then you was brooding about meaning of life.
Oh gosh.
Tim Morris, Holmes, and Dr. Riker.
They were the perfect ones
Where are
put
you guys
together.
snickering back there?
There's
Just enjoying
nothing
the
funny about
Does it
conversation.
seem
this.
funny to you?
Oh, extraordinarily.
Should I
Oh, I'm enjoying
sacrifice
every
you
sec-
to Rooney?
We're
Oh,
not
fuck
there.
no.
We're not there.
Yeah, we're not there.
No, this is
You're having this
happening in the
conversation elsewhere.
hallway, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. As we're talking about splitting
After
rooms.
putting the bedroll in Shay, Odessa, and Kimaris' room, he comes out and goes, well, by the way, my name's, well, it's real long, but you can call me Trevor.
Hello, Trevor. I'm Kamaris. Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kimaris. Now, since you all asked for that saber-tooth meat to be cooked real nice, I'll have it done maybe in about 20 minutes. You guys come down, you can have some dinner. Do y'all drink?
Yes,
Hell yes.
Excellent,
extraordinarily.
I'd have to kick
Not-
you
not
out
me,
otherwise. Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
I was joking. I'm not gonna kick you out.
Most of us do, yes. Most.
Well,
I
got
would drink from your
someone
fine
come to
establishment if I could.
search.
I can't,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Not a problem. I'll have some beverages available and something a little less northern for you there, lady.
Water.
What you say like that? Water.
I'll be downstairs if you need me. And he like hits on back
Sir?
downstairs. Yes.
Sir?
Yeah.
Would you mind if I played some music in your establishment later? For free, of course. I just
Unfortunately,
want to
I think
get to
my
that.
bard would be upset about that, but
Ooh.
I do have a. Well,
Have a playoff.
There's nobody
Bard
playing
Wars.
tonight. There's nobody playing tonight. If you wish, you could, but if you want to play for a coin, that is something that can be discussed as well at some point in the future.
I'm not really interested in making money right now, but maybe we could. Yeah.
Alright. Well, there's no one playing tonight. I'm not going to complain if you start doing it. Just make sure
Alright.
it doesn't sound like hogwash and witches scrubbing nails with their chalkboards. And yes, I did mean it that way around. I've heard those you guys don't know. You think putting nails on a chalkboard is bad? Wait till you see chalkboard on nails. Alright, I'm out. It's back down.
Throws the peace
Wow,
sign. I'm
this
out.
guy is really cold. His brain is freezing
I
up.
feel like he's a bit, touchy about his grammar. So, he's owning it. Give him that.
Alright, so 20 minutes pass, you guys head down. You do indeed have a scrumptious saber-toothed tiger meal set before
Nice.
you. On a bit of greens, there's just perfectly roasted scraps of meat in like delicious 2-bite morsels, each one glistening with the sweat and the oils of being cooked over a rustic frying pan. Each one like golden brown, crispy on the outside, and when you bite in, the meat just melts and juices fill your mouth. There is ale to be had, harder liquors if you want, although they would cost you. And for Odessa, he kind of slips you a little dark glass and he goes, "Have some southern whiskey, since you don't drink some northern drinks."
What is this southern whiskey?
Drink it and you'll know. Don't worry, it's not alcohol. It's southern.
Could I get one of those as well?
Sure. And he kind of like takes the dark glass, fills it up with some liquid from a tap, and pushes it over to you.
Okay, I will drink it. Take a
It's
sip.
water.
Southern whiskey. I see what you did there.
Wow.
I see
dirty
what you did
water.
there.
No, it's just water. It's a dark glass, so the liquid inside looks dark, but the moment you drink it, you're like, yeah, this is just water.
It's kind of what I figured.
I see what you did there, Benny.
Oh hell, you all like the food?
Yes, it's delicious.
Lovely. Oh, it reminds me of my mother's cooking. Just not screaming.
I don't really want to know about that screaming, but we'll put a tab in it.
We talked about it.
Right. I'm gonna be retiring for the night. If you need me, I'll be in my quarters, which is right. And then he like lifts his hand and smacks the wall next to him, and you guys see that's actually a room with the door further in the back here. So, unless you need any more food, any more drink.
Well, we have enough of food and drink, Trevor, but we could do with some information
Some knowledge
if
would
you're
be
willing to provide it.
delightful, yes.
Knowledge about what?
Well, we've heard your town's been assaulted recently.
Right, yeah, by the tigers. I mean, you guys seem to deal fine with the tigers, based on the meat you've given me. But,
Not just the tigers.
the bandits.
Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty far deep into town here, so none of them got this close. A couple of them breached the outer buildings. Nobody got into the building. Prominent folk are mighty protective of their own property. Each one defends his own with the will of a fucking elephant in a corner. That being said, you know,
Miss that place.
it's fairly rare for us to be attacked here at all by creatures or humanoids alike, and it's concerning, I'll tell you that. I don't got much
Right.
information on that though, because
As you say, creatures, we noticed these walking trees
Yes.
on our way here.
They,
Yes, those.
They tend to keep to themselves. They tend to. They're just protectors of the land. They've been known to attack anything that they consider unnatural, but they don't attack.
Never just
people.
turns to chaos.
Oh, so the trees are racist.
Well, I wouldn't say racist, because I don't think race is a concept that exists when you're talking about natural versus artificial. But,
Kamaris,
they do-
I thought our whole thing was like fighting off the evil unnatural beings. Is that not your thing?
Wait, what? I'll fight whatever.
Okay.
I'll buy anything.
Well, then I
back-
suppose that I am racist.
Getting back to the Ents, though, the Ents, well, they've been acting up a little lately. They've been attacking things that you wouldn't expect to be attacked, like children or dogs.
Oh.
Oh, children. Jesus.
Yeah, like school trips.
Too mad, probably.
I don't know if you know, there's a school right here in front of it. Where it is, until recently, old Vernon Stone himself had his kid studying here. Regardless, there was a...
That's terrible. I hope no one was hurt. One of our friends here was also a victim of this attack.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you fought off those Ents fine. Hope you didn't kill any of them.
Eric kind of melts into the chair using his.
They're a fairly endangered species, and it's hard for them to reproduce because it takes what was it again? A couple hundred years before a new one is born. But
Oh, just want to say, Kamaris is just staring at Navid like with
Yes.
this biggest shitting grin that you can
Oh.
imagine.
Oh
Can I
gosh, I
roll
have to
for
say,
stealth?
Shay looks at both of them like
You want to camouflage in the
they're
chair?
unnatural
Yes.
or disturbing the nature. She's looking at them like, what?
Huh.
Oh, Kamaris is a happy man right now.
Oh my
word has it before Stone pulled his kid from the school when they went on an excursion to one of the neighboring mountains. A lone Ent came in and started just attacking the cart, and they had to get out of there real quick. Nobody was really hurt, but it was a pretty scary experience for the children.
Going back to the bandits, did they take anything in the attack?
No, not really. Doesn't seem to be the case. Odd thing, they keep attacking from the east, even though the east is our best guarded border. I've always said if you want to attack Frontman in the winter, you do it from the north, because every other time of the year it's just water there, so we don't expect to be attacked on land. It's just the docks.
Kamaris is
Attack
taking.
Frontman from the
Well,
north.
I mean, did those bandits seem to have any reason, any like thing they were going for? Were they just killing people, or did it seem
We
like they
haven't-
wanted to get
We
somewhere?
haven't actually killed or well, we've killed a couple, but we haven't captured any one of them yet. I don't know anything about the ones that we killed. You want to know about that, you gotta go ask the guard captain.
I see.
When did
Any
this
symbols
whole
on
thing
them,
start?
or-
A week ago, maybe two. Hard to keep track.
A week or two ago, you said? Sorry.
Yeah. More on the side of a week ago, I'd say. 8 days, I think. They've attacked 3 times
did
since.
Any symbols or like recognizable piece of clothing or something?
No, but one thing. See, I've been telling folks these ain't bandits because see, bandits don't like to be seen or heard when they're attacking. Instead, when these guys attack, it tends to come with well, a fair bit of fanfare. You know, they come in once they're close enough to the town. They blow this horn, and you guys hear, kind of outside you can hear.
Oh,
And he goes,
fuck.
You know what? It's kind of like that.
Ugh.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh no!
Oh, oh!
You Son of a bitch. You did us dirty.
Kind of like that.
Wait,
Dare you?
Wait a minute.
I just realized I won't be in game next week.
Oh
fuck.
no.
Oh.
Alright.
What's evil?
If you've been watching the stream or the recording, thank you for being with us. And I'm going
Thank
to
you.
end the stream now.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.